Whoa, baby, are you ready for some football? Yes, I am. Welcome in. I'm watching right now all the ins and outs. Darnell Mooney going to be out for Atlanta. Wow. Debbie Bernfeld, hello. Francisco, hello. Ollie, welcome in. I am ready. Good to see you. Gregory, hello. Francisco's in the house with us this morning. Great to see you. Micah Parsons is in for Green Bay. You know those fans are ready for him. Welcome in, everybody. Mr. Thibodeau, hello, sir. Great to see you. Maddie, Mr. the Crab in the house. I should have your soundbite ready. I have to go find that and get that out. I know I moved it over to my Disney stuff because Jeanette was coming in all over there. I got to get that out and get that going. Welcome in, everybody. Let me get to my NFL sound bites here. Where is that? Is that all of my NFLs? Yes, there they are. I haven't used them in quite a bit. I haven't used them in quite a bit. The Bengals 4.5-point favorites on the road at Cleveland. Love it, love it, love it. Michael's taking the Bengals against the Browns. I know it. Cakes, hello. Good to see you. Terry's taking the Buccaneers. Gronk, Washington, and the Giants. I'm sorry, Michael, but the Giants just don't have enough firepower. I'm going with the Washington Commanders. Going with the Commanders. 4.5-point favorites at home against Carolina. Sound should be good. Video content should be good. Our screen will change at the start of the game. Welcome in, everybody. If you're brand new, say hello. We'd love to welcome you in. I need to go through here at some point and really clean up my sound bites. That is my next big focus. I think they both are going to score a touchdown today. Wow. Talking about the new draft pick's going to score a TD. We will see. We got Washington and the Giants on our end. I got other TVs going. I got the Steelers and the Jets going on the other one, so I can yell, "Go Jets, go!" Thank you so much for watching this week one edition of Fox News Sunday. It is week one. It is the NFL, which stands for not for long. You keep screwing up. That's for sure. Hope you've got your picks in for your fantasy, your picks in for Survivor, your bets in for today, and all that kind of good stuff ready to roll. Why does it want me to select the state? I'm not selecting the state. There we go. I'm logged in. Command. Let me keep going. You should get Simply Safe proactive monitoring like us. The AI camera alerts Simply Safe agents before crime could even start.
And there's an anti-theft guarantee.
Let me see here. Who else? We got Colts going earlier. Tampa Bay's to pick them in Atlanta. That's a scary game. John Graziano. Hello, John. Welcome in. That's a scary game. Let me get the football thing up here for elements. Mandy Mary is in here. Happy Sunday.
Yes, I'm on road. They say GLP-1s for weight loss.
Football. There we go. I got that set for Stream Elements.
After kids, it's a medicine my body needed. GLP-1s helped me lose 31 pounds. One app to hit my goals. This is healthcare. This is Row. I'm Serena Williams, and I'm a real Row member.
This river.
All right.
And GMC trucks weren't built overnight. Like every American achievement, they are a result of dedication. Over 100 years dedicated to the art of engineering and the ambition to always move this country forward. Current eligible GMC owners get 0% APR with a total value of over $12,000 on this.
Hold on, I'm trying to do something real quick.
That's 20% below MSRP.
Thursday, it's Baseball Night in America on Fox, and NLE's Rockets battle with eyes on the postseason as the Mets fight for a wild card spot. The Phillies look for another division crown. Loyals, Guardians. It's a special Baseball Night in America, Thursday at 6:30 Eastern on Fox.
Trying to get my phone to do stuff here.
The Fox NFL free kick presented by
Dun, 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 dun.
From our nation's capital here today, the NFL is back. It's week one, and the Giants, led by Russell Wilson, coming out of the tunnel to take on the Commanders, an old NFC East rivalry. And here we go, NFL on Fox. It is great to be back with my guy, Tom Brady. And I'm Kevin Burkhardt. Aaron Andrews and Tom Rinaldi will join us in just a little bit. Tom, let's start with the Giants. They come off a 3-win here. They've been looking to find.
Oh, it takes forever to log into these things. I should have done it earlier.
What Giants fans are excited about, their pass rush has a chance to be among the elite in this game.
Yeah, they sure do. And anytime a Giants pass rush is the elite, that's led them to a couple of
I have that.
over the years. So there's a lot of hope. You got Dexter Lawrence. He's been a stalwart for them. Abdul Carter, their first-round pick this year. They have a great pass rush. I think the challenge today.
Warning, Skydome. Hello. Welcome in. Alexis Whites. Welcome in.
Jaden Daniels, he's so elusive. They do a good job on first and second down, and they give that defensive line a very difficult look to be decisive in the rush game.
More on that. Jaden Daniels led the Commanders of the NFC Championship.
All right. Let me do this.
No one saw it coming. He was amazing. What does he do for an encore in year two?
Yeah, there's not many weaknesses during this guy. The offensive rookie of the year. I think what can he do? A few more of the short.
Let's see one other thing here.
To move the stick so he can save that hero ball that we saw so much of last year, using his legs to make big plays. Just use those in the big moments.
I got it together. I'm ready to roll here. I'm just waiting on the screen to come up now. Hello, Sully. Hello, buddy. Football is back, everybody. Welcome into Alexis White, Mr. Thibodeau, Debbie Bernfeld. Gregory's here. Wardy Skydome is in the house. Mandy Mary's in the house. We are just waiting on this game to kick in.
I was thinking 6.
I was thinking we take them in the first quarter.
I was thinking we take him the whole season.
I was thinking 400 yards. I was thinking 500 yards. Ooh.
A lot of games later today are pretty good, too. The Packers and Lions is a later game. That's a really good game.
I don't think we thought about it enough. You guys should probably.
Really good game.
New customers bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win.
Raiders at the Patriots. Wow, Patriots are favored at home. Wow.
I don't want to steal anything. Eli. I just love
Great to see everybody here. Our screen will change momentarily when this game kicks off. We are about 2.5 minutes from kickoff. Kendrick, hello. Welcome in. Great to see you.
Big deals right when you need them. Cargo.
Great to see you.
The app today.
You've earned
Dolphins on the road at the Colts. Atlanta at home against Tampa Bay. There's some good games.
it's
There are some good games.
space for your people. You are a fighter. This is your
Denver's a big favorite at home today at 4 o'clock. Wow. Jules, hello. Welcome in.
Oh, that doesn't matter. This is Jersey Mike's.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
Is your sub and that sub bowl. Don't tell anybody about my secret spot.
Where the subs matter most to Jersey Mike's thing. Here are today's players to watch, brought to you by Nationwide. For the Giants, it's
Players to watch.
season, the veteran hoping to lead them back to respectability. And then for the Commanders, Jaden Daniels, the rookie of the year. What's he got in store? Kickoff coming up next.
Kickoff coming up.
Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're all
Browns are an underdog at home by 4.5 to the Bengals.
I'm also motivating man.
Can't believe I'm surprised at the Raiders being favored at New England. I thought that would be like a pick 'em. I mean, it's early first season. You don't know what's going to happen, you know.
Kind of a niche skill set, but I believe in you.
4 o'clock games. Green Bay favored by 1.5 at home.
A Chewy pharmacy order is on the way for
The line shifting there.
verified by Chewy's licensed pharmacists.
Ravens are favored by 1 in Buffalo. That's crazy.
By Chewy, devoured by Gouda.
Buffalo, that should at least be a pick 'em or a Buffalo -1, I would think, using the home. That's me. I am ready for football season. The first Sunday in football with everything going.
Get 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each. Online only.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Get your best deal at Jones Junction. Over 4,000 new and used vehicles at one location.
They're going through all the last set of commercials here, getting them all in.
Just 15 minutes from White Marsh Mall.
You already know Easter's.
How long does Burrow stay healthy for? That's a great question. That's been a challenge for him the last couple of years. Makes a difference in what they're doing for sure.
Source for all your security needs. 888-825-3535.
Join the Y by September 16th to pay zero join fee, a savings of up to $75. Your membership includes pools, exercise equipment and classes, gyms, kids sports, stay and play, rock wall.
Rawson Found. Hello, sir.
Be with friends.
I like the plus 3.5 for the first half of the Bengals.
No contract.
Nice.
Join fee.
Betting some halftime plays. Sweet.
By September 16th to skip the join fee, a savings of up to $75. Go to Join Y Maryland.
That's not a bad one.
Have you ever thought of taking a cruise to these wonderful destinations with sunny skies?
I always like looking at who's going to be the anytime scorer for a touchdown.
From the Cruise Maryland terminal. Have a little phrase that you can go from.
That's what I always look at.
In about 15 minutes. Choose fun with an array of destinations, onboard activities, entertainment, and world-class cuisine. Contact your travel agent and book your cruise today.
I'm going to take Tyrone Tracy to score one in this game. I think he'll be a good one to take. McLaurin's not good, heavy. Malik Neighbors is in there, but he's not feeling well. Hopefully the entire season, Cake says, yeah. Here we go. Fox Sports, everybody.
The following presentation
Of the National Football League. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
is presented by NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV. Watch every game.
Looking over here, seeing the Steelers getting ready to kick off to the Jets. We're here in Washington, D.C., where those fans can get loud. Wonder who's going to get the ball first here. Our screen will change just shortly after kickoff.
He told us last year, his very first game as a rookie, he went out there and said, hey, I'm a kid living my dreams. Now I just have to manage my emotions. And then he told us.
We got your scoreboard going across the top.
Went backwards for a 6-yard loss. And he thought, what have I gotten myself into? Now
looks like they've already kicked off in Pittsburgh. Jets got the ball. Bringing it back out. We'll see what the Jets can do today. Looks like they're getting close to kick here.
Well, the good news is everything else he did went forward after that because he was absolutely sincere.
I'm going to move this up so that it is totally ready. Giants won the toss and deferred.
He's like, guys, other side. Guys, what are we doing? This is not what we talked about in the coin toss. Working out the kinks still here. Listen, it's week 1. I know we had preseason camp, OTAs.
All right, here comes the kick for the Giants.
Giants won the toss, they deferred, so we will see Jane Daniels in that offense first. A couple of new rules with this dynamic kickoff this year. You know, they moved the touchback to the 35. It was a 30 last year, so it's going to be fascinating to see.
We're going to see how these games go. All right, there we go. It's kicking in. As soon as that disappears, it'll come up right there on the screen. Got to get through their commercial they do. Here we go. The NFL is up on Pete's channel. Regular season football is on for us. Boom. At the 5, 10. Washington at the 15, at the 20. Tackled at the 20 and dropped there. The Commanders will start right there. Welcome into Eric Woodard. Have a good season. You too as well. Share it out, everybody. Tell your friends about being over here with us.
It's not just his physical ability that I love. What I love most is his voice. The calm under chaos. So many late-game heroics last season. And
first down and 10. Roger Shue. Hello. Welcome in, Roger. A lot of good friends coming in already. We're going to try to get up to 550 on subscribers today. That's our goal. Shotgun, single back set. Wide receiver in motion. Quick out, dumps it out to his running back. Short gain of 3 or 4. Sullivan. David Bacco, hello. He knows what you want to do. He's not stupid. Come here, Sullivan, come here.
So they think they're going to be better there. They'll rotate them.
Come on. Lay down. Daniels in trouble, going to run with it himself. He's going to get a couple yards, not much. Surf Bum John, hello. Good to see you. Lay down, Sullivan.
That's kind of the addition that he brings to the table. He ran for nearly
third down and short coming up. Third down and short.
Difficult to defend on defense. And for example, you have Eckler coming downhill. They can defend that. Well, then Daniels is able to pull the ball and try to get to
Daniels looking around, changing the play at the line. He just gave a sign to his wideout. He sees something hot he's going to throw to. McLaurin in motion. Look at his throw. Daniels going to take out, going to try to run, and he will. And he will get the first down. First down, command. First down!
Critical moments, plays that extend the drive. And this is what
that's a big play right there on third down.
And Thibodeau around the edge, and they let Daniels escape to his right. He's very dangerous because he can run, and when that ball's in his right hand, and he can make some of those great.
First down and 10. Short run right up the box. Gain of about 3 or 4.
Against this Giants defense, they were 21st in the league last year. We talked about how good their pass rush can be. They went out and traded for Bill Carter, the #1 overall pick.
They got Deebo Samuel. They haven't even looked at him yet.
Tom, and then you add to the fact that Deebo
shotgun formation, single back set.
Really good veterans, and they think they're a lot better.
Look at his throw. Pressure coming, gets it off. Incomplete. Good defense by the Giants on that one. Gregory says, let's go defense. I know. Your friends are out there. I know, but you're not going out there with them. You're going to stay here with me. You're going to stay here with me. Yes. You're my friend. Yes.
See Washington trying to feature Deebo on the kickoff return, and there.
Second down and 10. Second and 10.
Make a concerted effort to get him the ball.
Interesting. A dual corner in the game in the middle for the Giants, number 51, that third overall draft pick.
Shotgun. We got whistles everywhere. We got a false start of the offense. That's going to make it 3rd and 10. Chester, welcome in. 5-yard penalty, replay, 3rd down. Falcons are on the board in that game. Touchdown down there. You can see that already.
It's not just an edge defender, but where can they get matchups for him? When you have a player that's as explosive as he is, they're going to continue.
Got to get the ball to the playmakers. That's how you're going to make it happen. 3rd down and 10. 3rd and 10. Shotgun. Look at the snap. Got time. Cross the middle. Caught and dropped. He had his tight end Ertz and he dropped it. Giants get a stop. We're going to have a punt.
You don't see this too often. Daniels has his go-to target, Ertz, and
wow, he had him wide open.
99% of the time. They have a great.
Here comes the punt from midfield.
So now here's Tress Way, who's been in Washington forever, to punt it away.
Here comes the punt. Got it off clean. Drives them back. Taking it at the 10, 15, out to the 20. Whoop, over to 22. Tackled at the 23. First down and 10. G-Men right from there. The Jets are trying to put 3 on the board up there, and they will. 3-0 Jets over the Steelers now. That just happened.
GMC trucks weren't built overnight. Like every
I'm glad you guys are here for opening weekend on the channel. You can help me out by telling a friend. Send a text, send an email, send a note, carrier pigeon, smoke signal, whatever it takes. Let your friend know that, hey, they're doing something over there.
On this Sierra 1500 model, that's 20% below MSRP.
There we go. Got that where we want it. Pull this back down. Giants will have the ball first when we come back.
Plus, get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. Capital One. What's in your wallet?
The new crafted flats from Pizza Hut. 5 handcrafted.
Do we not have the, I don't have the timer on, do I?
There's no reason not to get one or
Let me get the timer on.
Flats at just $5 each till 5 p.m. and available till
Bear with me for 1 second, everybody.
When you make your dip super creamy, tell me it's your new boyfriend.
I did not realize that was not on there.
And still fit in just fine.
Customization,
Great.
delay,
That's
5.
Today, the best mobile network in the U.S. is T-Mobile. You see, millions of real customers tested the networks, and T-Mobile sort of opened a can of whoop-up. So
All right, what is the next stream I have?
You won't believe where I am. Seriously, where am I?
If you buy a new phone because of a feature that's coming soon, but it's been coming soon for a full year.
All right, that should fix that.
Definition of soon. Or you could just change your phone.
Commercial break here on the channel, everybody. When we return, it is going to be green. First and go, green to go. 1st and 10 for the quarterback of your New York Giants. We're going to see what they're going to get out of this kid this year. I'm hoping we get a lot of Tyrone Tracy myself. Both teams have an all-time out still. Let's be honest. Washington still be driving. Ertz dropped that ball. Dave's Disney Dreams, welcome in. All right, Giants 1st and 10. They're going to mark it to 23.
Pittsburgh Steeler last year, and now the quarterback of the Giants in a position they desperately need some stability to. They drafted what their hopeful future quarterback is in Jackson Dart, and he's 6 lost to better and operate this offense.
1st and 10, handoff Tracy. He got it barely back to the line of scrimmage. That was not good. Rick Simmons, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Yeah, they've been playing well against the Dodgers. We'll see how they finish out today. Good to see you, my friend.
Dependable for the organizations. Every time he shows up to that building, Monday through Saturday.
Wilson, your quarterback for your G-men. Shotgun formation, 3rd and 11. It is loud in Washington today. Look at the throw. Gets it off. Overthrows Neighbors. 3rd down and 11.
Over the top. This Giants offense, they are down today. Their franchise left tackle, Andrew Thomas, coming back from a tough.
3rd down and 11 for the New York Giants.
James Hudson starts. There's Thomas on
the Raiders have gone up on the Patriots 7-0.
Now let's see what they got on 3rd down.
3rd and 11. Do they go 3 and out? Shotgun, wide receiver in motion. Quick out screen. Oh, that could have been picked off and picked 6, but he gets a short gain, 3 yards, maybe 4. They're going 3 and out. It's 4th and 8. They're going to punt. Wow. That almost was picked off for a touchdown. That defender was in the backfield on the screen and just missed it. Here comes the punt.
He said, I'm worried about play style over plays. I mean, he wants to see that effort, that commitment to getting to the ball, their attitude, their toughness. That's what you saw.
Gets it off clean. There's your punt. Going to collect it at the 20. Out to the 25. Flags everywhere. Out to the 30. Flags down everywhere. Jeff C., how you doing, buddy? What's up, my friend? Good to see you. Been a while. Great to see you.
Dan Quinn, his 2nd year.
Let's see what the flag is.
Talked about DQ, head coach, and Commanders took the
During the kick, holding, receiving team number 31.
Holding, receiving team. Take it back 10 yards.
So that'll move it on back. It's on the veteran Jonathan Jones here on the punt coverage. They get him right there. Commanders move back, but they get the ball.
Oh, we're going to another commercial already. Why can't we just stay here and watch football? Oh.
Craziest touchdown ever.
Too many commercials.
Running like he's double parked. What does a play like that do to the locker room now?
Man, it's everything.
That's it. Where's Shaq? Is Shaq available?
Where's Shaq? Spaceship Ears. Hello, John. Welcome in. Good to see you here today. Hanging out with us.
New customers bet $5 to get $300.
No score here yet in this game. Panthers and Jaguars, no score. At least we're getting hit up by the bots. That's a good sign that we're getting out there at least.
24-hour moisturizing body wash that locks in 4 times the moisturizers of your old body wash.
Wow. Appreciate everybody coming in today. Make sure you're hitting that like for us. Help us out. If you're new, say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in.
I think I like sports now.
No way. The gecko was just spotted down the street.
I've always wanted to meet him. Ever since Geico's 24/7 emergency roadside service got us out of a jam.
Sounds like you got more than just savings.
All right, there we go. Get rid of that.
Oh, I'm just a stranger.
Daniels will have the ball when we come back. 11:02 in the first.
Something to drink?
Oh, yes, what tea? We love
Jets are giving Rodgers a fit over there.
with lots of ice. You know, you kind of look like someone.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My cousin Daryl.
Oh, he does look like Daryl.
Nobody likes a cracked windshield.
What was that?
No. But you can go to SafeLight.com and get it fixed now and pay later. Awesome. SafeLight can come to you for free.
Everybody chatting it up. I love that.
Here at SafeLight.com. The extra large New York style pizza at Papa John's is only $9.99 right now. $9.99. Bigger pizza, bigger benefit.
Do we have what?
Papa John's for this $9.99 price.
I don't think so. I didn't pay. No, because YouTube wants ridiculous amounts of money.
Papa John's.
I don't think so. Huh? No, no, it went over to YouTube. Carl Pepper, what's up? Go Royals. Nice. I got you, Carl. Go Royals.
4 years old, 23rd year in the NFL. Second year head coach here, his second head coach.
Lay down.
Of course,
Come here.
Falcons to the Super Bowl.
Come here.
Against your Patriots. And it's amazing how quickly he and Adam Peters have completely changed the feel and the culture in this place.
Yeah, it's such a.
All right, first down and 10, Commanders.
Every day they show up, and I saw a few of my friends, Wes Welker, Larry's, and they said he just holds people accountable. It's really such a
Shotgun from the 11. Handoff. Eckler coming up the middle for 5 or 6. Be second down and 4. Second and 4. If you are brand new, say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in.
part of that no huddle that Cliff Kingsbury loves.
Quick no huddle, single back set to the right. Shotgun, looking to throw. Daniels rolls to his right. Throws down the field. Caught. Is he in bounds? Chris Moore, and that is a first down, Command. First down! That is a big play right there.
2 hands on it, little toe tap.
34-yard play on the toe tap. Jordan Krebs, what's up? How you doing, Jordan? First down and 10 in Giants territory. Quick out screen. Deebo Samuel on his first catch. Gain of 5 or 6, and he lays out somebody on the sideline. Bills and Ravens tonight. We'll be calling it. Nice play by Daniels, getting it down the field. Who's my favorite picks today? Well, I like Washington to win this game at home. That's one. Pittsburgh will probably beat the Jets, and they just went in for a touchdown. They're going to go up 7-3. Daniels throws. Caught. Brown all the way down inside the 35. Down to the 23. First and 10. Commandos.
Challenges here early, and Brown just runs a square in an intermediate passing game, a split between the numbers from the line of scrimmage to about 15 yards.
First down and 10. Ball at the 23. Commanders moving the ball. If you're brand new, say hello in the chat. Shotgun. Play action. He's going to call his own number. Going to run with it himself. Gain of about 8 yards. Nice movement just to keep eyes on the ball there.
For the quarterback if he does scramble. So when you play zone defense, all the eyes are on the quarterback. So
2nd down and 2 from the Giants 15. 2nd and 2 from the 15.
And that's where Jane really felt I can tighten up.
Chase Brown scored a touchdown for the Bengals. Looks like they're up on the board. Shotgun formation, single back set. Man in motion, fakes the handoff. Now he will go. 1st down inside the 15 to the 11. 1st and 10.
There's Cliff Kingsbury, such a poised coach, and it's really tough on this defense when they throw the slip screens to Debo and then Jaden on the keep, then Jaden on the roll.
Yeah, it'll be a good game tonight. Definitely be a good game tonight.
Very difficult for a coordinator.
1st down and 10, just under 8 minutes.
The rhythm of the game because it's just a moving target.
So it's time out of the field for an injury. Micah McFadden remained.
We got an injury for the Giants. McFadden down. Timeout on the field with 1st and 10 from the 12. We got a break in the action. Anybody brand new in here at all today? First timer? Say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in. What is this a commercial for? It's just an Adidas commercial. Ha! I thought it was something really good.
Visa's fraud protection checks more than 500 data points on your transactions. In other words, it knocks scammers on their butts.
Waiting for him to come back. Chester says, let's go, Commanders.
Security code in the back of the Visa don't play, and that is not his credit card. Fred, we got a runner. No one is more secure than Visa.
When things heat up, you don't just want a cold one.
Oh, God, I'm glad football's here.
The cold lagered, cold filtered, cold packaged one. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Got the Jets game on going here at the same time. Keeping up with them.
It's up to you. Just figure it out. They hit the drive-through.
Oh, that could have been run back for us. Run back.
If Jerry knew football the way Tom Brady knows football, he would in no way be able to.
Atlanta up 7-0. Cincinnati up 7-0 early.
10 pounds of football.
Pittsburgh up 7-3. Vegas up 7-0. Indianapolis up 3-0.
Release the penguin from a bird cage. It still won't fly.
Gotta look off the safety. But when the safety rotates down, just rip the seam. It's not that hard.
Nobody knows football
Come on, we can do better.
like Tom Brady.
Not that hard.
Oh, this is tough to see. Micah McFadden starting.
They're taking McFadden out. Looks like a broken leg or a broken ankle or something. They've got him in an air cast.
Leg in some sort of air cast. Here is the last play.
Yeah, it just gets his leg caught underneath there on a tough tackle and that's where getting downhill.
That's a shame. You never wish that for any player.
Just don't take these many live hits in practice anymore. So you get out here the first time and the bodies just get positions they haven't been in. So hopefully he's okay and it's not too serious.
1st down and 10 from the 12 as we get ready to return here. Yes, McFadden, linebacker, Joe. Number 41, linebacker, New York, G-Men. Look like he's super hyperflexed his leg or something. Didn't look like it snapped anything.
Welcome to the clubhouse.
Welcome to the clubhouse, Ornella Prisky. 1st down and 10 from the 12 for the Commanders. Doing a lot of no huddle for the Commanders here. Shotgun formation, trips to the right, handoff straight up the middle, inside the 10 to the 7. Inside the 10 to the 7.
Washington won, but the Commanders were only 3 of 12 in the red zone. Big reason why the games were so.
Cardinals up 3-0 at the Saints now.
12 of 16 drives last year did score though. They may not have scored touchdowns, but part of the reason is they've been able to drive the ball against them.
Shotgun formation. Daniel calling out the play at the line.
A lot of different ways to move the ball down the field. The handoffs, inside handoff. Jaden holds it and runs. They have to tighten up here in the red area. They knew they were going to move the ball to Giants defense.
Look at the throw. Daniels looking in the end zone. Got a man. It's Ertz. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Commanders.
Clap your hands!
Commanders on the board. Extra point pending is good. Justin Fields is your pick for comeback player. Where's he's with the Jets, right? Ross, isn't he with the Jets now?
Got such a great connection with Daniels, and they had that last year.
Extra point is good. 7-0 Commanders on that touchdown play. If you got Ertz, he made up for dropping the first one. Jaden Daniels is him, huh? You like Daniels, huh, Joe Ross? Got a lot of talent, that kid. I hope Fields does well with the Jets, just for Jets fans. Those poor fans been through hell.
So I go up to the usher and I say, hey, put me on the list. And he says, no. And I say, well, I don't normally do this, but, Stiller. And he's like, nothing. And I say, maybe there's another Ben you might let into your pocket, Mr. Ben Franklin. And he says that's illegal. And it's not about who you are. It's just about having a sapphire.
Fields is with the Jets. And he just threw a touchdown to Wilson. He just threw a 32-yard touchdown to Wilson. Jets are up 10-7.
It's a computer built for AI.
How about that, everybody?
Stuff that slows you down.
Oh, I'm confirming right now. I'm watching it, David. He just threw a touchdown to Wilson.
And yeah, that too.
10-7 extra point pending for the Jets.
More done quicker, which means you get to be done sooner.
Got some football going on.
That unrelenting itch. When modern
Make sure y'all are hitting that like today, hitting that sub if you're new. We work to get to triple digits in likes every football game. No, they missed the extra point. The Jets are the Jets. Extra point missed. It's only 9-7. There is a flag. They might get to re-kick it, though. Are you kidding me? How do you miss an extra point there? First of the season. Somebody slapped that kicker in the back of the head. Yeah, they're going to get to re-kick the extra point.
He's Tom Brady, and I'm Kevin Burkhardt.
Tom Brady on the call here. 7-0 Giants, the G-Man, getting the ball.
But the Commanders, after last year, they believe they're a Super Bowl contender. Yeah, they certainly have.
Mike Towles, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
Through the NFC Championship. So when you start this season with a different level of expectation, there's a true belief that they can take their game to the next level. There's only one place for them.
Getting ready for the kickoff here, waiting on it.
Exactly the way they started this game. Giants have not been able to do any of the things they were trying to do coming into this game. Certainly on defense, they've let Jaden Daniels make a lot of plays outside the pocket. They can't stop the inside run. Can't stop Ertz in the red area. They knew the ball was going to go there. And then offensively for the Giants,
in that Jets game, because of the penalty, they're moving the ball to the 1, and the Jets are going to go for 2. Right out the back, going for 2. All right, here comes the kickoff at our game. Giants getting it. Boom. Collected at the 1, out to the 5, 10, 15, out to the 20, dropped at the 22. 1st and 10 Giants at the 22. And the Jets didn't get it. They went for 2 and didn't get it, so they are the Jets. Congratulations. All right, this will be interesting. Giants with their quarterback. See what they can do. Under center, Russell Wilson with the ball. Fakes the handoff, rolls out right, going to get hit and throws it into the ground. Wilson was looking for neighbors on the screen, about to get drilled. Threw it right in the ground.
Got Neighbors coming across. They called it a flash boot. Nowhere for Russ to go with that.
Oh, he did hit him in the head there. They didn't call that.
Hands and not making.
That was scary right there. It could have been a 15-yard penalty. First down and 10. First and 10. Now second and 10. After the dump off. Handoff up the middle. Taylor's going to get 5 or 6 yards on the play. Nice gain on that. A little bit of a scrum after the fact.
Terrific year last year, and both he and Neighbors, two of the most impressive rookies. Giants team in general had a lot of young players play, but no two.
Third down and 4 for the Giants. 3rd and 4.
Giving me the ball here early in the game. They're still trying to find a place for Neighbors to get the ball. They tried on that first down pass. He was a big factor in both games last year. Washington's done a good job taking him out.
Shotgun formation, single back set. Gonna throw. Underneath. Caught. First down, Giants. First down! First down, G-Men.
Right there on Amos, the rookie. Robinson coming down on that play. They actually double covered Neighbors. And they did that a bunch last year in the second game, which is going to force Russell to go to different places with the ball. Whether that's Robinson, whether that's Slayton, whether that's Theo Johnson. The Commanders are going to make it.
Under center, single back set for the Giants. Man in motion. Handoff again. Tracy, short run. Gain of about 6.
Steelers didn't have an opening drive touchdown all of last year, but they get one with Aaron Rodgers under center, connecting with Ben Skoranek for a 22-yard score. Jets still have the lead 9-7, but we know A-Rod wanted that one early. Yep.
He likes that being back in the Meadowlands to get
Tracy being a heavy factor early in this game for the Giants.
So the Giants got their feet wet. You've got a first down from the little drive together. As a motion Tracy, the running back now as a wide receiver, bottom of your screen. They had a flow one here to Robinson tries to get it to.
Oh, first down throw and more. Robinson on the gain of about 13. Actually, they're going to mark a gain of 11. First and 10, Giants.
They actually put him in the backfield. Kind of just displace him with Tracy, and can't quite make the tackle there. That's Lubu's tremendous player here for the Commanders and doesn't usually miss those tackles. Those are the types of plays this offense is going to need. They're going to have to gain some more yards.
First down and 10, under center, single back set. Double tight end set. Scattaboo in there now. Play action to him. Go to throw. Wilson down the field. Wide open. Neighbors on the catch. He was wide open. First down again.
Yeah, they've been running the ball pretty well. So what do you do after you run it a few times? You come up and you play action, and Scattaboo steps up, knocks the blitz on. But watch this route by Neighbors. Post, back to the corner.
He was wide open.
Great job by Scattaboo right here, stepping up and boom! That's when you watch film study.
First down and 10, empty backfield. Scattaboo goes out wide. Empty backfield for the Giants, 5 wide. Looking to throw is Wilson. Quick out screen, Scattaboo gets hit right away, and he's taking 3 and 4 and 5 hits before they bring him down. Boy, that's a machine right there. Look out. 3 minutes left in the first. Good Lord, he knocks down the first 2 guys trying to tackle him. Then he finally gets taken down.
Right there, Amos trying to make the tackle. Lubu comes in. Tell you,
Scattaboo is a handful.
He had a few soft tissue injuries, but they love his style of play and what he brings to this offense in terms of toughness and consistency.
Handoff, Scattaboo up the middle. Got nothing. Got nothing on that one.
Hey, a reminder, play the Fox Super 6 NFL Challenge. Download the Fox Sports app right now. Enter for free for a shot to win your share of $10,000 in cash prizes. See the Fox Sports app. for all the details. You know, it's interesting if the Giants finally settling in here. It's so important for their defense against that no huddle. Just wears you out.
Well, yeah. It's part of what we always talk about. A complementary game means your offense has to control the ball, give your defense a
Third down and 5. Third and 5.
offense that's going to score. The best defense against the Commanders' offense is going to be the Giants' offense being on the
They just get it off. Throw caught, complete inside the 20 to the 18. And we got some pushing and shoving. We got a whole lot of scrapping going on. We got some punches being thrown. We got all kind of stuff going on. Helmets getting ripped off. Players pushing. Yeah. It's a Commanders Giants game. Now we're back at it.
A lot going on here. Just guys playing hard. I like the old team.
Robinson with a catch on the last one.
Yeah, Dean Blandino is with us as always. Dean, is that first penalty may be on that suplex move there, right?
I think it is based on when the official threw the flag. I think it was that suplex, as Tom mentioned, the TKO move. That might be illegal in the rule book.
Louder than love. Is that
What's up, Taterhead? Welcome in.
Played on the way in, Tom, on the stereo.
I was a Hulkamaniac back in the day. There was a lot of days at the Cow Palace. My dad took me down there. So.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Defense, number 2.
Personal foul, defense number 2. Automatic first down, 15 after the play. It was a double German. That's great. It's going to be half the distance. It's what it's going to be.
Well, we were wondering how Giants are going to move the ball when the focus is on neighbors from the Commanders.
First and goal, G-Man.
He sees the field like a quarterback. And even in that little third down catch, he just zipped it up the field, found his eyes, and then rushed to it. Just an absolute dart to him, a fastball. It's a huge play there on third down.
From the 9-yard line.
And 7 points, that's what I mean.
Quick throw, screen to Neighbors, tackled for a 2-yard loss. They went backwards on that.
The Giants offensive play caller there. It's Mike Kafka, who's down on the field this year. A new look for him. He's always done it from the booth. He and Dable kind of
second and goal. They should have ran it on first down.
A lot of confidence in him. He worked under Andy Reid. He's a former quarterback in the NFL. He really understands what it's like to be back there at this level. And Russ has a lot of confidence in him as well. There's great communication between offensive coordinator and quarterback.
The Colts just put a touchdown on the board. Russell Wilson calls the timeout. Colts just put a touchdown on the board. I did just see that.
Okay, Nate.
Second and goal when we come back.
One smile and then we can go home, okay? No, that's too much, Chief.
Hey, come on.
You gotta look at the camera, honey.
Hey, listen to your mother.
Buddy, look up, okay?
They're staying at the field, at least with this commercial.
DeVito, you're in.
Tommy DeVito, backup Nate.
If only there were backups in real life.
Hey guys, follow me on this one.
But at least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto.
See? Now that's a smile. Okay, now everybody look at DeVito on this one.
There's Russell Wilson looking at the wristband. New Giant.
All right, second and goal for the Giants. Second and goal.
Has him on a nice drive here. This is the 11th play of it coming up, mixing and matching. Maybe he doesn't run as much as he did previously.
Steelers just put a field goal up. They're up 10-9. Second down and goal. Second and goal.
Johnson, both on the same side.
They're going to pull it back in, trying to throw it to the tight end, incomplete. Had they given it to the running back straight up the gut, he had a wide open hole. They missed it. Now they're on a third and goal from the 11.
One of the toughest plays in football coming up. Just has them, and I think the tight end's got to come down with that. Russ knows, maybe a little bit easier, but that level of difficulty.
Third down and goal. Giants were moving the ball on this possession, but not now. Shotgun, Wilson. He's tackled at the 2. Tackled about the 2. He fumbled it, but he got it back. Wilson's known for fumbling.
Wow, what a hit by Harris. And Russ with a little bit of the John Elway.
Question is, do they go for it on 4th down here?
That ball's just a little loose, and Wilson's got the kind of awareness to grab that ball back.
They're gonna let the clock run out.
They got a quarter to think it out. Quarter of 30. You're off the hook for now, Brady. 7 other.
End of the quarter. They got time to think about it here.
When Verizon gives you a free phone on any plan.
Gemini, show me the concealer you use.
I think we humans still have a shot. There you go. AI just told you that. AI is wrong. Gregory says go for it. We're going to find out in just a minute what they're going to do.
Nothing personal. It's leaning away for more sunlight.
Come here, Gemini, any pointers for my downward dog?
We get it. It's a Google Pixel 10 Pro from Verizon.
Appreciate you.
It's a special baseball night in America. Thursday.
Baseball night in America on Thursday. Wow.
Check out the expanded strength equipment at Planet Fitness.
I got to figure out my streams for the rest of the week. Dodgers are up 1-0 against the Orioles. I see that already.
Find your nearest club and join today.
If the Orioles sweep the Dodgers, Dodger fans may lose their mind. Cardinals are beating the Saints 3-0 early. Colts are winning 10-0 over the Dolphins. Raiders 7-6 over the Patriots. Steelers 10-9 over the Jets. Where's the Jaguars score? I haven't seen that yet. Commanders 7-0 over the Giants. There's Jaguars and Panthers 3-all.
Join the club today. Save 20.
Bengals and Browns tied at 7. Wonder how the Brownies scored.
Find your nearest club and join today. Deal ends September 12th. That's ridiculous.
I have no idea, Taterhead. They're just not winning. Just not winning. Sometimes teams go through that. All right, second quarter, getting ready to kick in here.
Welcome to Celebrity Legacy. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.
We start the second quarter. The Giants are going to go for
Giants are going to go for it.
It'll be the 13th play. Meanwhile, in the quarter break, this was going on. The league neighbors upset at something. Brian David addressing it, and his teammates came over to help. And then says, hey, guys, let's get together. We're going to go. And so they will. It'll be 4th and nearly 3 yards here.
I bet you they're going to throw to Neighbors if he's throwing a tantrum on the sideline. Shotgun formation, single back set. Pressure coming. Wilson dancing around. We got flags everywhere. Into the end zone, incomplete, but there's flags, and it's probably going to be holding. Let's see what it is. I bet you it's holding. Hands to the face defense. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down. Oh, my word. First and goal for the 1.5.
Just going up against the Luminor, and the hands just come up a little high. It's actually right at shoulders. Wow.
The end there, right?
No, not much of that. I don't know. It's kind of on his shoulder plate. Comes up a little bit. It's a pretty tight call. You know?
Let's see what's going to happen here.
He made it look a little better. He did end up getting the side of the head. The first angle, it didn't look like much.
Yeah. So Dietrich's trying to say, what?
First and goal from the 1.
Still doing the game now on 1st and goal after that penalty.
Play action, rolls around. Wilson going to throw. End zone, incomplete.
Listen, not everybody's Dan Skipper, okay, who can run around and be a backup tackle and catch touchdowns, but that's what they tried.
I tell you, Malik Neighbors over there complaining to get targets. You're going to have offensive tackles complaining about targets. But you know what?
Second down and goal. Second and goal.
Try to sneak one where the defense isn't looking, but they were all over it. Now just expect handoff straight downhill. Show some toughness by this offensive line and pound in the end zone.
Handoff straight up the middle. Runs into his own man. He got buried. Scatterboo on the run. Runs into his own man.
Tight end. Bo is there, and he just Scatterboo. Holy cow!
Scatterboo just crushed his own man.
Good defense there. Still expect 4 down territory here, so maybe another just straight downhill run.
Tracy is back in the game now. Shotgun, fakes the handoff. Throws, end zone, incomplete. 4th and goal now. Again, what do they do this time? Indianapolis now up 17-0.
They kind of leave him out there, but Russ has his eyes on the right side of the field. All the action's taking place to the right. Russ does a good job of just throwing that ball away.
Interesting. And now Brian Daboll's changes his mind. He doesn't want
Daboll now changes his mind. He's going to kick the field goal, and it's good. What's up, Jared? Welcome in, buddy. Thanks for being here today. 7-3 Commanders. They Googled around with too many gimmick plays, the Giants did. And then on top of it, they should have they took out their starting running back to put in a rookie, and he runs into his own player. Go with the guy that got you there first.
The things that matter most to them.
The Jets just scored another touchdown. They're up 16-10 on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
To try the $5 McChicken meal deal with McValue. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price.
That's Preston in there.
That's everything you get with the $5 McChicken.
That's crazy. 7-3 game. Just under 14 minutes left here. Saints are now up 7-3 on the Cardinals. Colts spanking the Dolphins. That's crazy. Patriots and Raiders tied at 7. So I told you the Jets are up 16-10. Interesting scores early. There's the Commander score. What's Panthers and Jaguars tied at 3. Browns and Bengals tied at 7. We got Bengals fans in here with us. I know I got Brownies fans. I've got both of them tonight on the show at 6 o'clock. Boy, that could be interesting, depending on how that game goes.
We don't just give an extra hand.
Let's throw it over to Jen. No, hell, we ain't throwing it over to her. They beat our team. JC Skipper Brian, hello, welcome in. Cakes is in the background yelling obscenities. Using Joe Burrow's name in vain. That would be just crazy.
Like serving and protecting.
You're just full of surprises.
Let's go with the commercials already.
Welcome back to NFL Kickoff Weekend, presented by.
All right, here we are coming back in.
Commanders lead the Giants 7-3 early in the second quarter. Giants go on an epically long drive with multiple chances inside the 5.
Giants ate up a lot of clock time for very little, out of it. Commanders getting the ball back.
Quick, no-huddle offensive Washington off the field.
Certainly, when you're looking at time of possession, 12.
10. Full 10. I'm 100% excited about football.
The Giants defense quite a
Hopefully we get some people coming in this year, hanging with us, watching a little bit with us. At the 10, 15, 20, 25. Tackled at the 30 and dropped there. Commanders will start there. How you doing, Chris? Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, they're trying to run a pick play. Theo Johnson's coming up to just pick for Bobby Wagner. He's hoping Bobby Wagner plays over the top. But as soon as Bobby goes underneath, that closes the gap in coverage there with Tracy coming out of the backfield, and there's nothing there. You execute those in practice, and you always want the defender to go over the top of the pick. Bobby Wagner.
First down and 10, Washington from a shotgun.
Russ sees it.
Single back set behind Daniels. Handoff. Short run. A little bit of extracurricular activity there. Thank you, Bill. Welcome in. You're on the golf course listening in. Nice. Hit him hard. Long and hard. Shotgun. Play action. Daniels cross the middle. Oh, off the hands of his receiver. Debo Samuel couldn't take it. Ross and Found hitting us up with 1 membership. Thank you, Ross, for blessing Sanal is all about freedom with membership on the channel. Thank you for blessing myself, Preston, and the channel, my friend. Appreciate your friendship and your graciousness.
Ready for it. It's the difference between a 20.
Third down and 9. Third down and 9.
A lot of the time, I'd expect Jane to make those throws.
Third and 9. Pressure coming. Let's loose. Down the field he goes. Got a man wide open. He overthrew McLaurin. He was wide open down the sideline. Wow.
But this time they missed.
Yeah, just out here.
I mean, he was wide open.
The free agent corner from the Saints, Adam. That's 2 of them back to back.
Should have had both of those plays. Instead, Commanders punting.
Throwing, catching, blocking, tackling, running.
Here it is. Boom! Gets it off. Collected.
All right.
Collected at the 5 and tackled and hammered at the 15. There's the recognition there because of Ross and Found. Thank you.
Around the nation's capital. My goodness. Whatever turn punt.
Wow, he got lit up. That was a heck of a lick. Appreciate everybody being here today, hanging out. Hit that like and hit that subscribe. That's the 2 free things we ask you for. Help us out with a like and a subscribe.
And if you don't have the right auto coverage, this could really blow your budget. So get Allstate.
I wonder what I have in there that I could snack on during the game. I should have thought that out better and got something. You know, like wings or something like that from the store beforehand. Mott sticks or something.
Team forward Mallory Swanson isn't on the field. She always makes the perfect.
I got spaghetti in there, but you can't really do spaghetti during a baseball game or a football game, hockey game, basketball game, any of the games.
Like online shopping for the first year from account opening. So wherever life takes you, get the card that.
When we come back, 13 minutes on the clock remaining in the half here. First game today of 2. We also have an interview tonight, which I'm excited about. Pump it up, pump it in. Oh, I love this song. It's like bringing the youth back. Jaguars go up 10-3.
How do we get to the cooler? It's too crowded.
In Philly.
Jump it up, jump it in. Great song. Criss Cross. Hello, Go Mini. Welcome in. How are you, Roberta? Great to see you.
It's pure torture with uniquely excruciating dips of dread. Enjoy the anguish.
It's like football and food. They're just married and meant to go together, you know?
Today on Fox and CBS. Followed by Sunday Night Football.
Oh, yeah, you save it for dinner. Absolutely. I wasn't thinking DoorDash. I was thinking I should have got something. Kayla went to the grocery store this morning. I could have had her get, something simple that I could do up and have here to snack on, a game type snack.
Malik Neighbors is in there right in the back there. He had a historic rookie year, 7th in the NFL year, second most receptions ever by a rookie. Only
All right, G-Men with the ball. Here they come.
last game of the year by a couple of receptions. Set New York Giants franchise records for catches. Today they've got him a few times. He's got 2 catches, 23 yards. They've had Marshawn Lattimore single.
Bushel of crabs. Nice. I want to come to your house. Handoff up the middle. Taylor didn't get much. 1, maybe 2 on that.
Jacksonville, Carolina, and a lightning delay. Here's the one touchdown.
Jacksonville and Carolina in a lightning delay. Wow.
James Daniels is after it. Nice drive. Giants put together.
That explains why they're not doing much.
Had to settle for a field goal. So that's where we are, 7-3. Early in the second quarter.
Shotgun formation. Single back set. Handoff again to Tracy. He's loose. Out to the 20. Stacked up there. He got about 7. 3rd down and short. 8-yard run on there.
Keep it Singletary from getting the first down, but early down run.
Correction, that was Singletary on that run. Singletary on the run. I saw 26 and thought it was 29. 3rd down and 1.
So much this offseason. Both teams struggled with tackling a little bit last year. Really nice to see that by Mark coming out of the secondary.
Ready to go with the play. 3rd and 1. Throws underneath. Incomplete. Wilson tried to throw it from sidearm. Need to get on your roof for an update. Yeah. You have ham and beans in the slow cooker. Nice. Oh, dude, that sounds great, Gregory. That sounds on time.
Don't have everyone to rush. Weiss is free. He's trying to drop it down and do an arm slot. And you've got Wan'Dale Robinson somewhat open. I don't know, the level of difficulty on that is pretty high from the quarterback's standpoint.
Here's the punt. Collected at the 42. Fair catch right there for the Commanders. Bunch of 3-and-outs back and forth. Need to start getting some of these offenses going.
Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're also one of America's largest financial services companies, too. Just like I'm so much more than Peyton Manning. I'm also Motivating Manning.
Motivating Manning.
Sure can. Marine biologist, follow your dream.
NFL quarterback.
Kind of a niche skill set, but I believe in you. Your insurance and financial needs. Nationwide is on your side.
When Verizon gives you a free phone on any plan,
Gemini, show me the concealer.
you use AI a lot.
The long, thin tube in the middle.
Yes. Boyfriend of the year. We say a lot. We meant a lot.
Gemini, is my houseplant leaning away because it hates me?
Nothing personal.
Oh, all these questions for social media things. Anybody brand new in here for the first time, say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in. Let us know what you think of how we're doing today.
Appreciate you.
At Burger King?
Casey, welcome in. Pot roast nachos is what I'll be doing when no, that's nice. That sounds good. Our good friend and partner channel, Casey's Corner of the World, everybody. In here with us, hanging out. Everybody say hi to Casey.
Anything for Bud Light, official beer sponsor of the NFL.
There's Monorail Molly. Dinner tonight will be homemade orange chicken. Oh, wow. Man, you guys are all killing me with the food today. The Jets are driving on the Steelers again. Everybody welcome in our partner channel, Casey, Corner of the World. And my broadcasting partner and a broadcaster tonight on the channel with Triple C's, Miss Monorail Molly in the house. Triple C's will be Money tonight at 6 o'clock.
Aren't you gonna miss the game? No, I've got NFL Plus. It's on.
The song from Titanic. Browns and Bengals tied at 7 right now.
Terry McLaurin has been so great here in Washington. He's had basically a different quarterback every year, 7 seasons, and he just performs. And he got rewarded for that performance. In the offseason, had a holdout.
Oh, Spaceship Ears channel's excellent, Rawson found. Excellent channel.
Terry, he was loving. He's so beloved here. Yeah. And
Jen says they'll be celebrating a Browns win. I hope you and Mandy still talk to each other during the show. I'm worried about that. Commanders 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Beautiful sunny day in Washington. Handoff, nice run, gain of 10. 1st and 10 Commanders.
Always a challenge early in the season with quarterback receivers. I would say of all the phases of football, the passing game is the hardest thing.
At the 47, 1st and 10 Commanders.
You need all those practices, the off-season. It requires a lot of communication and execution.
Yeah, but that's still good, chicken and rice. I can't do it plain, though. I need some yum-yum sauce in there. Daniels about to get sacked, and he's going down. He's going down. Kenny, welcome to the channel. Thank you for becoming a member.
All right.
Everybody thank Kenny. New member to the channel.
Giants defense was not going for it. Really good by
Giants defense was all over that play action.
Again, everybody has problems tackling Daniels. Stayed at home, made a play.
Jen says she agrees. 2nd down and 16 after that. He's going to have to throw. Pressure coming. Got some time. Throws on a run. Caught. 1st down, Washington. Inside the 36.
Those are the things that are very frustrating. You got Debo. Again, this is escaping to the right. This is where they cannot let Daniels escape. Debo finds the hole in the zone.
Go Mini gifting a membership to Brandon Wren. Thank you, Go Mini, for blessing myself, Preston, and the channel, and also Brandon at the same time. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you, Kenny, for believing in the channel. 1st and 10. Handoff, end around Debo Samuel. Barely gets, he doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He lost the yard. He lost the yard. And we got a penalty flag down. Penalty on the Giants. Mr. Thibodeau gifting a membership as well to James Lapsanki. Thank you, Jason, for your continued generosity and blessing the channel, myself, and Preston. Thank you. Video still won't play. What do you mean video still won't play? What video, Kenny? What video are you looking for? Shotgun formation now. Looking to throw. Quick outs caught. 1st down inside the 20. Inside the 15. Down to the 13. Another flag coming out. Another flag. And the Jets just hit another field goal. They've gone up 19-10. Jets up 19-10. Let's see what this penalty is.
How impactful this Giants defensive line can be. Offense number 85. 5-yard penalty.
Offsides offense. Bring it back. Debbie Bernfeld gifting 5 membership to Matt Archie, to Jackie, the J, Dr. Strange, and Moments of Magic. Thank you, Debbie, for blessing the community and blessing Preston, myself, and the channel as well. Keeping the Army alive in 25. Thank you, Debbie. We've got a lot of blessings today. It's a beautiful Sunday today. Still trying to figure out what Kenny needed. 1st and 15, ball placed at the 37. 1st and 15 at the 37. Look at the throw. Pressure coming. About to get sacked. They have blown the whistle dead, and that will go down as a sack. Oh. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Brian Burns says thank you very much right here at the top of the screen.
That's going to be 2nd down and 19. Giants are going backwards. Going backwards. 2nd and 19 from the 41. Taterhead is in the house. That's true, Taterhead. You're right.
All right,
Shotgun.
all right, all right.
Look at his throw. He's got time. Caught inside the 30 to 28. McLaurin on the catch. 3rd down and about 6. 3rd and 6 coming up.
That allows the receivers to get downfield. Go from a very long yardage situation, still 3rd and long, but you are in field goal range now.
3rd and 6. 3rd and 6.
Daniels, no negative plays here. At worst, throw the ball away, but you got yourself in the 3rd and 8.
Trips to the right. Trips to the right.
Get the ball to Hurts.
Daniels runs to the right. He's got a 1st down inside the 20. We got flags down again. Another flag. Looks like Ertz was holding. Ertz was holding, I think. You can't wrap a man around his hip like that. Yeah. 5-yard additional penalty for the end of the run. Ertz was out there. You can't grab a tight end or a wide out like that.
And they've got the rookie Carter. Allegretti's on him. Biotish is on him. There's no place for him to go.
Skins are moving the ball. Yes. Go Skins, Darth Maven says. Welcome in, Darth. 1st down and 10. Washington Commando Skins.
He's just so fast, too. Kind of jogging past Burns who can fly.
And the challenge, look, it's easier said than done. They don't let him escape to the right. These guys are doing everything.
Ball marked at the 11-yard line. 11-yard line.
You got Laramie Tunsil in there. You got to try to compete with it. A rookie, finally a 1st-round pick. So it's not as easy as it seems. It's just much more dangerous.
Shotgun formation. Single back set. Ertz in motion. Handoff. Off tackle. Boop. Up the middle. Gain of about 5. Nice run.
So it's interesting, this run game, they traded their leading rusher from last year, and they send Brian Robinson to San Francisco, which usually you don't trade your leading rusher, and they're going to go by like this back by committee.
They're doing a running back by committee this year. Not sure that's the best idea, but that's what they're doing. Jaguars and Panthers are in a lightning delay. Bengals up 14-7 on the Browns. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. Maybe Cakes can tell us. Shotgun formation for Daniels. Running back in motion. Handoff. Off tackle right. Touchdown, Washington.
Clap your
Cross Key Merritt on the touchdown. Cross Key Merritt on the run.
There he is. Cross Key Merritt gets the ball downhill. They're kind of reading the option there.
Around the outside. 14-3. Extra point is good. Joe Ross says, let's go Rook. So the Giants are going to get the ball back. Burrow to Fant for the TV. Noah Fant.
The UPS store is more than just a shipping store.
I really wish if they were going to have one interconference matchup that they would have had multiple week 1. Like I wish the Jets were playing Steelers today. I'd rather have the Jets playing the Patriots.
So it'll get into the hands of your customer safely, which is why with the standby work
Start the year off with games that not only are important because of the start of the year, but they're really important because of the division. That really makes it interesting. Yeah, Ross, you're not looking good on the Giants plus 3.5 right now. Oh, yeah, Darth Maven. Do the Skins have a... I think the Skins are going to be right up there with Philly for the division, and they'll get in on a wild card. I don't know. I originally thought they were going to take Philly in the division. It's going to be tough. If Philly's defense plays like they did the other night all year long, that could definitely be interesting because I think that defense that I saw the other night would be better than Washington's right now. Appreciate everybody being in here today and hanging with us, being a part of what we're doing.
everywhere you go.
Tell a friend. That's the best way you can help our channel. We are not far from 40,000. I'm on a lookout right now, and I can see 40,000 out in the horizon. We are not far from it. Hit that like today. It's always good to hit the like. Tell YouTube you like what we're doing. We appreciate that. Chat.
Doc, return September 23rd on Fox and watch season 1 anytime.
14-3 Commanders here in the second quarter. We welcome you to the broadcast booth.
Preston has Joe Burrow too. Preston has Joe Burrow, so he'll be happy about that. He got a touchdown pass, but
Dable went and watched every single play that Russell Wilson has ever run.
I don't even have my scores open for fantasy. How about that? I got to open that. Might as well open it, keep a look on it here.
That's probably the right approach. It's not like, we're going to build this system and then, okay, you got to come in here and you got to do everything that we want you to do. It's like, no, Russ, what do you do well? And what does Russell do well? Russell's a very
excuse me.
good down the field passer. He always has this elusiveness and escapability in the pocket. I would like to see him actually run the ball a bit better to set up some of those play action opportunities.
All right, here's the return for the G-Men out to the 21.
Start your Saturday strong with big news. It's a new era. Quarterback Dante Moore leads Oregon's explosive attack.
Big game picks Cardinals. Wow, Cardinals had 35 people on the Cardinals.
Evanston, the big noon kickoff crew. Then it's Oregon Northwestern only on Fox.
It's a big drive here for the Giants offense. We talked about belief versus hope, and what do we hope this team can become with a.
All right, here we go. First down and 10, Giants.
11 points on the road here in the middle of the second quarter. You learn pretty quickly in the NFL what your team's all about in these situations.
Shotgun, look at the throw. Pressure coming. Let's go with it. Incomplete. Kevin, what's up, Kevin Wynn? Good to see you.
Not enough time there for Russ to stand in there. You got Kinlaw here working on a pass rush moves, ends up splitting the double team there on Hudson, and Russ takes a big hit. No chance to be accurate when you're getting hit like that as you're throwing. Good neighbors.
Bill, welcome in. Anybody's new today, say hello in the chat. Let me know what team you're on. Welcome in, Bill. Good to see you, buddy. Shotgun formation. Second down and 10. Tight end in motion. Fakes the handoff. Go to throw. Dumps it underneath to the tight end. Hit immediately. Gain of about 5.
This will be a third down and 5. One thing about that time, so critical, Russell Wilson loves to throw the deep ball. In fact, he might be the best of anyone in the league at it, but you can't do that if you're on your back.
Well, there's no way to stand in the pocket and have confidence to throw the ball way down the field if you're getting hit on every play. Russell's felt pressure today. He has very little comfort back there in the pocket on his dropout passes. They pressured him a little bit. When they haven't pressured, they've got guys free the quarterback that knocked him on the ground.
Shotgun, 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Pressure coming. You can see it coming from Washington. Here they come. Penalty flags up. Off his back foot. He throws it away. They might get Washington offsides. There's the possibility.
Looks like an offsides there on Dorrance Armstrong. Move him around a little bit.
Offside. Defense might.
Yep, they got him on all sides.
Still third down.
Well, I guess if you can have one guy do it, might as well have multiple guys. So that's Von Miller, by the way.
Hit that subscribe if you are new. We do 90 plus NFL games a year. We are all over it.
Shot, by the way. Von Miller, another one of those new commanders. We're at number 24 this year in Washington, and so we'll do it again as a 3rd and 1.
Yeah, 3rd and 1. These are situations all about the offensive line. How tough are we? Are we tough enough to gain 1 yard?
Whistles, whistles, whistles. We got a timeout, Washington, prior to the play. Timeout, Washington.
Takes their second time out of the half.
Second timeout prior to the play. Sorry, guys. I'm getting my fantasy open here.
It's like needing the experience of this trainer.
Good to go.
But getting that trainer.
Megan Trainer. I'm all about that race. No trouble. Give me your arm.
No, it's not for that.
Who are you?
Patrick, I play football.
This is Patrick, everyone. Give it up for Patrick. He does sports.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Why is no one clapping?
Like a good name.
Why is no one clapping?
Giants facing 3rd and 1.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1.
Which is not going to get it done. Here they'll take 1.5, though.
Yeah, take 1.5. We went for a yard. Wonder if they'll come back to that quarterback.
Silk, what's up, Silk? Hit that subscribe, Silk. That's a cool channel name. Silk is in the house, everybody. He's all on the G-Man. He or she. Don't know. Just glad you're here. Silk. Wilson's going to run it. He's going to get the first down.
He didn't go around the middle. He went like off guard.
Forward or not, baby?
Changed it up.
I'll tell you, why take those hits by all those big defensive tackles and hitting him all day? He just kind of...
Pittsburgh's driving. They're about to score.
Did you like running the sneaks?
I did.
New and true to the blue. Nice. Well, welcome into the channel.
Chris Manhurst, who's a great run blocking.
Hope you like how we're doing it. You hit that subscribe. 1st and 10, G-Man.
Meanwhile, the drive continues. Giants needed it. Looking for some big
Handoff. Up the middle. Tracy got a couple.
multiple times for only a yard and a half. This Washington defensive line got remade, didn't it, Aaron Andrews?
Yeah, speaking of size, they wanted to get bigger, and they did. How about this?
Second down. 4 minutes and counting on the counter there.
And they stand at 6'4". Wow. Dan Quinn told us, I did a drill with them in camp. It just felt different, and I was like, I'm not doing that again.
I'd love to see Tracy break one. I got Tracy in my fantasy in 2 leagues. Handoff up the middle. Tracy can't get anywhere. Why not go outside with Tracy? Why does he keep going right up the middle? 3rd down.
Aaron, you just talked about that defensive front. They were a little...
Steelers are about to score. They got it 2nd and goal at like the 2 in their game.
There's just been no action to this Giants offense inside. And that's because...
3rd down and 8. 3rd down and 8. Big play in the game right here. From their own 34. Shotgun. Wilson. We got whistles everywhere. Oh, my God. He had Tracy wide open. They stopped the play. False start of the Giants going early.
Will Harris is slow to get up.
There's a Luminor right tackle just trying to...
Looks like the Steelers scored in their game. Cardinals now up 17-10 on the Saints over in that game. Colts still winning over the Dolphins. Patriots beating the Raiders right now 10-7. It'll be 19-17 in that game. 3rd and 13 right here. 3rd and 13. Just did. Thank you, Silk. Appreciate you. 3 minutes approaching. 3rd and 13 for Wilson. Gloria, hello. Shotgun, going to throw. Sacked all the way back at the 20. The whole offensive line just collapsed. The Giants line right there. He had no chance whatsoever.
Then you got Lou coming back inside.
Wow.
It's a double team. A lot of people to deal with here in the pass rush. If you're Russell Wilson, you have zero chance. You feel that pass rush.
Yeah, there was nothing that he could do right there. It was good that he held on to the football there. Washington will get the ball back here with about 2 minutes to do something if their offense can do anything. Ball collected at the 40. He's going to be, he's hit right there hard and dropped at the 40. Nice coverage by the Giants. 2-minute warning, everybody. 2 minutes.
2-minute warning. Commanders will get it back in good field position. They've got themselves a 14-3 lead. Looking for more from Landover.
Nope, I don't want to do that. We are at a timeout here. I'm going to put it up because I know they're going to do it on me on the back thing there. So many commercials by the tube of you. So, sorry, I had to edit a video real quick.
New customers bet $5 get $300 in bonus bets if you win.
There we go.
Fair. Play your game.
All right. We are good to go. Check out this real quick here. Stats.
Training day starts with a self.
One person take the Dolphins, one of the Colts, one of.
Straight to condition. Okay, that was clean. Quick pose for the cameras, and it's to the lake where I keep my mental game strong. Keep my energy right, grab a Celsius.
Interesting. What teams we still got playing?
Every Sunday.
Colts, Dolphins there. Patriots, Jaguars, Bengals.
NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV. New users pay less.
Okay. Jets are getting the ball back in their game. 30 seconds in the half. They're up 2. Jets are winning by 2 at halftime. You heard me right. I'm not delusional. I have not been drinking. Commercial's almost done here. Anybody else new in here for the first time, please say hello. We'd love to welcome you in. Love to welcome you in.
And the Eagles did anything for a touchdown during last year's NFC Championship game. Back Saquon Barkley followed blocks by.
All right, bud. Have a good day at work. Hey, just drop that in the kitchen for me. Save me the run, please. Have a good day at work. Hope you make some money.
Stock up for game day today with Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL.
All right, here we go. Back at the stadium in Landover.
They just have no push up front. I mean, you can see the yards gain on first down, and it's been an issue. And the Giants' offensive line had issues last year. They didn't bring in anyone else, and without him healthy, they're getting overrun a bit here today.
He's doing okay, Jen. He's not spectacular. I mean, they're playing the Jets, so they shouldn't be that, excited, but they're losing 19-17. Play action. Daniels looking to throw. Across the middle. Wide open. Dropped. I think he's being outplayed by Fields today, personally.
They're going to see just how patient this quarterback can be. Sure.
2nd out and 10. He had a guy wide open. That's got to be caught. He's not doing spectacular, but he's not doing bad. Let's just say that.
He still has that poised, calm demeanor that he had last season. He's playing very patient today. This offense is.
2nd out and 10. Daniels cross the middle. Caught. 1st down. Lane on the catch across the midfield stripe.
You realize your 2-minute drive. You don't need to gain 20 yards on that. Just put it in your receiver's hands. Gain a 1st down. Minute 40 on the clock. 1 timeout. You have plenty of time. Just keep making good reads and
We got flags everywhere as he gets sacked. That's going to go down as a huge loss, probably holding.
Looks like the signal will be on Washington, too.
Yeah, it's got holding on Carter at the top late.
Holding.
All these guys at the Giants is working hard to get to Daniels. He's a hard guy to get to, so part of it is skill, but a lot of it's effort, too. You got Abdul Carter going on Tunsil, slips him, and then, yeah, the ref sees that, throws the flag. Tunsil sees it. He's got a big smile on his face looking at the ref. You got me.
Second down and 20. Second and 20.
All of last season. That's why Washington went and made the move to get game-changing left tackle in there.
Atlanta and Tampa Bay tied at 10. They're going to halftime. The Jets have the lead 19-17 in that game. Going to throw underneath, caught. Deebo Samuel to midfield.
Nearly 9.
They keep feeding Deebo and finding unique ways to get him the ball. That's why they got him. They want to hand it to him. Those short passes that lead to big gains.
And right now, Giants call a timeout. Would they do that?
Giants call a timeout with 1:13 on the clock.
All right, thanks, Kevin. Happy week 1. The gang is back. And coming up on the Verizon halftime, we'll break down the biggest plays, plus a first look at Aaron Rodgers in black and gold, and the new look Raiders in New England, which is the game I bet Tom's keeping an eye on.
I am now.
I am now.
There you go. I'll let Kurt and the guys give you the highlights, and we got there's Cliff Kingsbury.
That's looking fresh.
He is. His offense was humming last year. They were 5th in the NFL, averaging nearly 20.
All right, Washington with the ball. 3rd and 11.
Giants with 2 timeouts left.
Shotgun, looking to throw. Pressure coming. Got time. Caught. Inside the 30 at the 28. That's a first down.
Daniel standing in the pocket, working on Phillips. Deebo pushes off the little bit, never going to call that. Big time goal catch out 3rd down.
Yeah, 21 yards on the
Handoff up the middle.
Inside the 25.
Inside the 25. They might be playing for a field goal here. They got to move it up a little bit quick here.
Especially with multiple options with Daniels, but now you're a little bit up against the clock with only 1 timeout. Some point going to have to get clocking again.
Shotgun, looking to throw. Underneath, caught. First down inside the 15 to the 13. 28 seconds on the clock. They got to call timeout. And they will take timeout there. Hit that subscribe if you're new and help us out today.
Point differential. Forget the record, too. Minus 171. Tough to do well with that. So you were surprised that Washington called their final timeout there.
I always like to save timeouts for field goals. You have 1 left, and you're in this range. Well, now at this point, you're always dealing with the clock. You know you have 1 timeout left. It's always a nice thing for a coach to feel when you're in a field goal situation. So when you use it out early, you know, you got 28 seconds. There's a lot of things that are happening on the field now that have to be communicated to all 11 guys out there. So I always think 1 timeout is always, you know, kind of the modus operandi in a situation. They use it early, so they're going to have to be really conscious about where Jaden throws that ball.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 28.
Chauncey Golson is in for him, number 57.
Daniels looking to throw. A lot of time used. End zone incomplete. Yeah, John, that's just, I see what you're saying. That's just telling you who's got the football. Be nicer if it was like a brown football with laces on it.
Brown on the other, we called that topper. 2 posts. Try to let the inside coverage take the first one, and then you got the outside post clean. It's just good coverage there. But I do like them trying to take a shot.
23 seconds on the clock. 2nd down and 10. Washington with no more timeouts. They've got to get in the end zone or not.
Makes things
We got a timeout. Giants on defense.
Next Sunday, pretty big weekend. Fox NFL doubleheader starts with the Giants taking on the Cowboys or other really good regional.
They're already looking at next weekend and advertising for it.
Game of the week as a rematch of Super Bowl 59. Tom, we were there and we'll be there next week too. The defending champion Eagles take on the Chiefs. It starts with a special 2-hour edition of the
Ross wishes it was negative.
Kansas City only on Fox. Can't wait. During the break, a little discussion.
At halftime, we will have a countdown clock on here for how long halftime is, which is good. We will listen in on the all the other games around the league. Please don't go anywhere. Hang tight with us. Second and 10. Daniels is going to run up the middle. What the heck? They got to get up quick. They're going to go for it on third down. It's got to be in the end zone. Throws it. Incomplete. They're going to go for the field goal here. Going for the field goal.
Under duress. You see, Gertz was nowhere near it. Deep Blandino, there is no receiver in that area.
That looked like grounding. They're talking about it. They're going to drop the flag. No receiver in the area.
They're going to move that football back for intentional grounding a couple yards. Fourth down. They're still kicking a field goal attempt here. Try to go up 17-3.
This is a 10-second runoff. The half will be over.
Oh. That's a 10-second runoff. That's going to end the half.
Many little nuances to this. When you get into these under 30-second situations, they was trying to figure it out.
Yeah, you hit that early, and then on that, you could discuss it, and they just figured it out. The clock runs out. That's it.
10-second runoff. That ends the half.
There was all kinds of confusion.
Yeah, there's always confusion. I played football for 2 seasons. All those little nuances.
Wow.
Are very important because there's so much.
All right, we're going to listen in here for a minute to the halftime. Get your popcorn, your peanuts, use the restroom. We're going to listen in on the half right here. We'll be right back.
13-3 Washington. As we take a look at the first half stats, brought to you by Wingstop. And, hey,
I'll be back in 1 second.
Washington's been in total control of this game, but the Giants had that one long drive, settle for a field goal, and that end of that first half does not, I'm sure, sit well. Remember, the Giants get the ball.
Giants will have the ball to start the half.
When we come back, Kurt and the guys from the studio, and Russell Wilson trying to get the Giants going. The Verizon Halftime Show is next.
I've got to go through 99 people to get this $1 million.
It's not about finishing first.
You just can't come in last.
This is interesting. It's like a weird car wash.
Just do your best. If you see someone overdosing from drugs or alcohol, don't run. Call 911. Maryland's Good Samaritan law protects you. You cannot be legally arrested, charged, or prosecuted for using drugs or for simple possession. The person overdosing is protected too. If you see the emergency and choose not to help, the law won't protect you. Be a good Samaritan. Call 911, stay and help. Learn more at stopoverdose.maryland.gov.
This is Brian. He's on a budget. This is Emma. She's here to help.
My guy Brian can go 40 for the money, but you've got to throw in the helmet and the monkey.
When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking.
With Truist One Checking, you can get some great extras.
Toyota reliability for all your adventures. Built to perform born to thrill. Toyota RAV4. Find yourself discovering more. Buy yours now and save with low 4.75% APR financing. Toyota. Let's go places.
After a car accident, trust matters most. You need a lawyer who fights for you. At Rice Law, injury victims trust us because we deliver results when it matters most. Your case, your future. A firm you can trust.
Rice Law. Best advice, call Rice. At Jiffy Lube, we care about your time. We do quality oil changes with a careful vehicle review.
Great. I'll just catch up on emails.
And we do it fast.
All set.
Can't thank you enough.
Jiffy Lube.
Fox 45 News, the voice of the people.
Welcome to the Horizon Halftime, the NFL, powered by Horizon 5G.
Washington Freezing Giants struggle. It is 14-3 as we welcome you to Horizon Halftime. Let's check in on some other report highlights there starting in Atlanta.
All right, divisional game, NFC South, Tampa Bay Bucks. Going on the road at Atlanta Falcons, and that's Michael Penix Jr. on your right, second your quarterback. He's getting the start. Make a Ibuka, 30-yard touchdown score. Great concentration on that reception. Tampa Bay 10, Atlanta 10. That is the halftime score. Cincinnati Bengals on the Cleveland Browns, another divisional game. Joe Flacco, 40-yard quarterback, getting his start for the Cleveland Browns. Joe Burrow, ball at the goal line. Play action, wide open, Noah Fant. They've been running, so they came up, play action, you bet. There it is, 1 yard score. 14-10, Bengals on top of the Browns at the half. Jaguars, second overall pick in this year's draft. Travis Hunter out of Colorado, he's here. But it's Trevor Lawrence rolling right, finding Hunter Long wide open on the 6-yard touchdown. That game is currently under weather delay because of lightning kicking through Jacksonville on top of Carolina. Aaron Rodgers. Hello, Aaron. Welcome to the Steelers. Justin Fields, former Steeler, now with the Jets, going deep. Garrett Wilson all the way across the field. A post route that actually turned to an opposite field fly route. Touchdown, 33 yards, 2-point conversion, no good, 9-7 Jets. And then Rodgers to Smith, a 3-yard touchdown, 19-17 though. Jets on top of the Steelers by 2. At the half, Raiders at the Patriots. Pete Carroll of the Raiders, first-year coach there. Then to Mike Vrabel, first-year coach of the New England Patriots. Drake May, second-year quarterback. Outside, there it is. Quarterback went inside. What do you do? Go outside. He did that. Douglas did, by the way. A 2-yard score, 10-7 New England on top of the Raiders at the half. Quarterback Kyler Murray of the Arizona Cardinals. Pitch it underneath. There it is. Touchdown pass. James Conner, 4-yard score, 17-10. Arizona on top of the Saints with the ugliest jerseys I think I've seen in a long time. Michael Strahan actually thought it was Collins. I thought it was Vanderbilt. Yeah, so did I. And Daniel Jones didn't want him in New York. Coach says, we're taking. Michael Preston Jr. says, thank you, sir, very much. Got behind the corner, safety couldn't get over, 27-yard touchdown. 20-0 Indianapolis, all over Miami. Daniel Jones, lighting it up.
Pace for 400. How the Giants can use Daniel Jones right now. They got 79 yards total offense.
Tough series of downs down in the red zone after a penalty gives them first and goal on the 1-yard line. Russell here, play action, on the move, out to his left, looking for the tackle on the drag route on the backside. Here, the pre-snap motion, I'll tell you what, Scattergood didn't have a chance. He got hit by his own guard. Here again, pre-snap motion that dictates man. Who are they throwing the football to? Neighbors is asking that very question on the sideline.
Yeah, he was asking that actually earlier in that same quarter. There's video on the sideline. You can see Dable and Malik Neighbors. We don't know what they said, but going at it afterwards, kind of dapping it out, said, let's go. But they also missed him wide open on the left side later on in that series.
Yeah, he's a talented player. And like a lot of wide receivers, he's also emotional.
He wants the football.
Yeah,
This guy, they always, wide receivers are interesting. They feel like they can do it all.
Like defensive ends.
But this kid is different.
Defensive end, you can throw your own feet.
This is the thing. Wide receivers feel like they can do it all. Defensive ends know we can do it all. That's the difference. So,
well said.
he is their best player on offense through Steelers. All right, next week, we'll see two good offenses going at it as they get the road to go to Kansas City for a rematch of the Super Bowl as the Eagles.
All right. Sullivan is in good shape.
Starts at 11 a.m. Eastern time right here on Fox.
You can come in here, buddy.
First time, Jaden Daniels feeling it. His Commanders in command.
You can come in here with me. You don't have to stay out there. All right. Sullivan's in good shape.
By Verizon, the NFL, powered by Verizon 5G.
Sullivan is in good shape.
More than just an athlete.
You don't know how your body's going to recover.
Siri, take a screenshot.
You have to fight really hard.
Hey, Siri, take a screenshot.
You're never out of the game.
Thank you. Sometimes Siri does not listen.
Teen Romances on Tubi will be free forever.
You mean I have to pick between Brad and Chad forever?
Chad? Who's Chad?
I was in a car accident.
Halftime here on the show.
Just gone. I used to run this department.
2 minutes and 24 seconds left in halftime. I love that they have this counter on here now. Makes such a nice difference for everything.
Some of you will not make it. You're reviewing my case.
If you're brand new, say hello today. Great job, mods, today. Colts blowing out the Dolphins. Wow. Can't get over that.
Tuesday, September 23rd on Fox.
Colts blowing out the Dolphins.
Premiere September 24th on Fox.
This is where my
Pittsburgh Jets game is starting back up.
But they're taking that love even farther. Where end zones are wherever you run out of grass. And the score is not nearly as important as how you celebrate.
We have.
I'm just happy football's back. Bucks and Falconeers tied at 10. Keep an eye on our out-of-town scoreboard, as we do here. Ravens and Bills tonight. Can't wait for that.
And there's only one rule: don't finish last. That's followed by a special episode of Gordon Ramsay's Secret Service today after the.
Everybody's throwing out all their craziness. Todd Brady, how you doing, buddy? Welcome, 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 sir. Good to see you.
And they got ideas. Buckle up. This one's a ride. This is 50 ways to catch a killer.
Ross says Dolphins are going to have a bad year this year.
Guys, it's Sunday. And on Sunday, we should only be thinking about one thing: football and KYSwSNYG sliders.
This beats the pants off the book club.
I call it Sliders Sunday. Football and KYSwSNYG.
Kings Hawaiian, and they are good rolls.
French toast nibblers or breakfast?
I do like me some Kings Hawaiian.
Only because I want to beat the traffic.
The best part of the sleepovers the next day. So I thought the game's on.
You're a Notre Dame guy. I'm from Texas.
Winners never compromise.
What?
Winners never compromise.
You call yourself a sports fan without Xfinity. You got multi-view.
The best college and pro games all in one place. I'm not going anywhere.
You ever tried pancakes and guac? You're about to.
Cardinals up 17-10. Colts 20-0, third quarter. Patriots 10-7 at halftime. Jets 19-17 in the third.
You need a lawyer.
You need a lawyer? You have a lawyer. Call it. Science and Kirk. They can get started on your case right away. Call, email, or text.
Commanders here 14-3 in the third coming up.
It doesn't cost anything to talk to one of their lawyers.
Jaguars and Panthers are still in a delay. Weather delay down there. 14-10 in that Browns game.
Columbia Roofing is the area's homegrown company for your roofing needs. We also install siding, gutters, windows, doors, and we do storm damage restoration. Honesty and integrity are important to us, so you can hold us to our word. And that's a warranty that won't expire. With a project manager on every site, you get your.
Let me test something here.
Pick up the
Marky Do, hello, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Best times right now. Absolutely, I agree with you.
Football and KYSwSNYG sliders.
This beats the pants off the book club.
I call it Sliders Sunday. Football and KYSwSNYG. Nothing like it.
Are you Eli Manning?
Yeah, you know, they have those games where those scores run up like that.
30 seasons.
I love having this out-of-town scoreboard for baseball and football across the top as we do these games. We're your one-stop shop for it all here.
Right forever. As we fight for Baltimore and Maryland, for the flock forever. This is our year. 2025 forever. Ravens forevermore.
It's the 30th year of the Baltimore Ravens. That's crazy. Hard to believe. Hard to believe. Giants are getting the ball here to start the half. You see that in the middle of the field there. I love that too. They also added that this year. Somebody that's smart, realizing things we need. Todd Brady says, "Go Pats."
The NFL is back. Daniels over the middle. Caught. Touchdown. Zach Ertz.
Zach Ertz.
Krusty Meredith's in. Touchdown, Washington. At today's game flow brought to you by Progressive, and we get set for the second half. It's Washington up.
All right, here we go. Washington up 14-3. Second half, Giants get the ball.
On offense today.
Yeah, it hasn't been much. I don't think the offensive line has performed particularly well here in the first half. They're going up against a very stout defensive front of Washington, but they can't do anything to go backwards. No penalties pre-snap. When they do hand the ball off, go forward, positive yards, and try to keep these third down.
Boom, there we go.
Where the Giants have some chance of gaining a first down on third.
Touchback. Is it a penalty or just a flat? It's a flat touchback.
Is your score. Commanders have the lead, and now we'll see if the Giants can get something going. Just 79 total yards, 2-point yards per play, and really that offensive line certainly a problem against this revamped, remade Commanders defensive line. How does that into that first half?
First down and 10. Here we go.
Yeah, frustrating to Washington, I'm sure. But the Giants, they realized they caught a break. So down 11, the only thing this Giants offense is thinking about is one drive. Fellas, we need one good execution. Let's block them. Let's be as physical.
Shotgun formation, pickleback set. Cross the middle, caught, out to the 30. Neighbors on a catch, gain of 11.
To do a much better job controlling the line of scrimmage. Find a way.
Neighbors on the catch, gain of 11.
So that Russell Wilson can get into some kind of rhythm. Defensively, he said big sequence there at the end of the half where they didn't come away with any points, and we need to try to find a way to create some turnovers. He said they chose to kick it after those plays down at the end of the first half because they weren't showing enough.
Pitch over to Tracy. Tracy with a gain of 5 or 6 on the play.
There's not been much inside. There's a big, Aaron alluded to the size of those guys inside. So let's go outside. I like that. Try to change things up. When you go in at halftime of these games, you have.
Wonder if that doesn't look like they've restarted their.
Try to find ways to be more.
There we go.
Than what they were during the first half.
Second down and 4. Second and 4. Handoff Tracy. He didn't get much there. Third and 4.
Dan Quinn about the intentional grounding, of course, the play that cost this team some points going into the half. He said, I like to be aggressive. Everybody knows that. We thought we had the play. We thought it was there, and it wasn't. And that's what happens. What he does like, though, is the intensity on both sides of the ball.
Third down.
The penalties cleaned up.
Yeah, that end of the half. Certainly we'll see if it ends up crossing it.
Third down, Neighbors is the primary receiver. It looks like they have a double coverage on him, though.
Third down and 4. Third and 4. Wilson calling for the ball. Wilson's going to go down. He's getting sacked.
Pressure all day from this Commanders front four.
Yeah, promising drive to start. You got a first down, and then it comes down to a third down. Just can't hang on long enough. Not enough strength in the middle with Schmitz and Runyon and Ben Roten. This defensive front from Washington has caused problems all day for this Giants offensive line.
Here's Gallen with the punt. Got it off. Ball's going to drop and hit into the end zone. Touchback. Washington will start there at the 20.
One long drive, only came away with 3. It's been tough sledding ever since. Commanders get it back up 14-3.
Commanders with the lead and the ball.
Detected an accident and sent for help.
Did we beat him? Where's Superman?
Saving the world, maybe?
Lead and the ball. Looking forward to tonight's game, too. That should be fun. Bills and the Ravens.
Crafted flats from Pizza Hut. 5 handcrafted recipes with more toppings, all for you. There's no reason not to get one or try all 5. New crafted flats are just $5 each till 5 p.m. and available till close. Only from Pizza Hut.
With NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV, Jason Kelsey can watch every game every Sunday, all in one place.
WASvsNYG's Week 4 Giants play Dart. You think it'll be by Week 4, huh?
What have we done? NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV. Every game, every Sunday, new users pay less.
Week 4, you think you're going to get your rookie quarterback in? Well, that's not a good sign for the day if that's the case. But Giants are trying to go in a new direction, you know? Don't call it a comeback. That's another good song. Haven't heard for years. LL.
Some send a smiling emoji. We smile for real. Call it a comeback. Jeep, there's only one.
Right now during the Jeep Drive into Fall event, purchase and get 2002.
All right, when we come back, Daniels will be leading Washington. See how that can roll.
It's a special baseball night in America. Thursday on Fox.
And they're off.
I don't know what this dumb game is.
Welcome to 99 Degrees.
I'm not watching that dumb show. My hypocrisy goes so far.
Yeah, we see Neighbors frustrated, but this is why. There's 2 guys on him. The safety at the top.
And Neighbors is getting double teamed.
They're eyeing Neighbors here on 3rd down, which means Russell has to go other places with the ball.
And everybody's covered. Everybody was covered right there.
Why am I not getting the ball? Well, when you're a good player, they double you. Now we got to go other places with the ball, and they got it.
Yeah, the offensive line isn't one, so that's why Neighbors is asleep.
Shotgun. Handoff. Fakes it. Throws underneath. Caught by the tight end. Gain of 9. 2nd and 1 for the tight end of the Commanders.
Offense is so challenging for the Giants. It's like, oh, pull the ball, 9-yard gain, move on.
Yeah, you know, we wondered coming in, like, who else but Neighbors? He was so great last year with all the quarterback injuries and the inconsistency. And they did a great job taking him away today. And Wandale Ross has a couple catches that's been about.
Handoff up the middle. Big run. Gain of 10 almost on the run. Out to the 40. They're using him a lot. I need to look and see if he's available in some of these leagues. That's what I need to look for. See if I can go get that kid.
4 yards into the defense, you're going to make a lot of yards. And that's one reason why they got rid of Robinson, was because they felt Krosky Merritt could do the exact same thing. Get downhill, run with power. And he does have some burst when he gets into the open field.
1st down and 10. 1st and 10. Handoff again. Short gain. 2 yards.
He's had those big plays in the preseason. Again, only played 1.
I mean, Todd, I always get all mine from the NFL Direct. I don't go for these other vendors because half of them are fake, not real jerseys. Most of them tend to fall away. So I go to NFL.com. That's where I got this one. That's where I have like 11 jerseys, I think, total. And that's where I've gotten all mine. Some people like to go to side dealers because they're a third of the price, but you get what you pay for. Shotgun, pressure, Daniels running for his life. And we got a flag in the backfield, of course.
To the right.
Holding offense. Bring it back, Jack. Bring it back, Jack.
You try to give them some love.
Yeah, they've been getting love all day.
Browns are up 16-14. How about that?
Culture drivers for them. It's been a key.
That's what it's all about. You know, you have people that bring these values to an organization. I was talking to Zach Ertz in the pregame. He said, Tommy, Jaden Daniels.
Oh, second down and 19 here. Second down and 19 now.
So easy for all of us to work hard because he shows up every day first. He stays late. He holds meetings. When you set those standards for an organization and your great players are the ones that lead the organization, you have a great chance to be successful.
Shotgun throws underneath. Ertz caught. Out to the 40. Picked some of the yardage up. 3rd and 11 coming up. 3rd and 11.
More seriously because
you don't buy cheap, you go direct from Foxborough. That's not a bad, I mean, you know, you're getting real stuff from them. Absolutely real from them. That's a great call. Looks like we got a timeout that's going to be called here.
Doing things well consistently. We're seeing that today.
Commanders call the timeout.
Trying to figure out what play they want to get into to 11. They'll call a timeout to discuss just that. You know, I really like the practice thing. I know no one took.
Where's Cakes and Mandy? How did they score in that Cleveland game?
What does that mean? Well, it's also part of it is becoming a leader too. And for Jaden Daniels, he's not a vocal guy, and he's become such good friends with Bob.
I should just put that game on here, but that's life.
Yeah, I think naturally quarterbacks grow into being more of a vocal leader. Certainly as a young player, you don't come in there and you're not rah-rah-rah. You kind of let the veterans do that. Someone like Bobby Wagner, because you have a lot of confidence that he's been a championship level player. He's been a Pro Bowl player. Let me sit back and watch. As time goes on, you become more vocal with your leadership because communication always starts and ends with the quarterback. He's stepping his
Ask player suggestions. Oh. 3rd and long. Ertz with a crazy catch. I wouldn't know that, Todd, because I don't know much about the Patriots right now. I haven't studied them in a while. What a catch. Oh, it hit the ground. They're going to look at that. That's going to be reviewed. I got to move this on this iPad so I can see. There we go. Now I can see that. I mean, I wouldn't know, you know, right now. If there's any other Patriot fans that want to suggest that for Todd in here, feel free to please do so. Welcome in, Bloodslinger. How are you doing? They're going to overturn that play. That ball hit the ground.
Job. The Giants brought in Holland for that tight coverage. They like that he's around the ball. And
Marky Deuce, see you later. Get some extra Tums. What's the score of that game? I missed it. Cardinals are up 20-10. Marky, what's the score of that game? I got to go find it now.
Giants haven't done a thing on offense. They have one drive, and if they're right in this game, I mean, if they could just.
It's a watch for it here.
On offense,
it's just.
No, Debbie, I want to know how they scored. I don't want to know the score. I can see the score on the scoreboard.
Get down to the field, make it a one-score game.
We'll find out, Bloodslinger, how good they're going to be in very shortly, later tonight.
From Washington that they've invested in really upgrading this front. You know, they're going to have something to say.
4th and 11, there's going to be a punt here. The Orioles score should be the first one here after the football.
Clock is setting the stage. Ball was overturned. Giants win the challenge. Washington punts it away.
Washington punting it away here. Oh, no problem, Debbie. Partially blocked, but they get it away. And they'll stop it and tag it right there. Giants almost got there. Yeah, Mariners game's getting way out of whack. Flacco threw a touchdown. Nice. Did it go to Ford by chance? I'm looking for Ford to score or do something. Didn't see who. Yankees 4-3 over the Blue Jays. Tigers are winning 4-3 over the White Sox. Phillies are losing 4-1. Wow, to the Marlins. Dodgers 4-0 over the Orioles. They're doing okay. They're winning. Mariners 18 is ridiculous. 18 is ridiculous.
Pizza deal instead.
It's an insane deal, humans. 2 large pizzas for $4.99 each. Wow. Grab a slice, everyone. I cannot, for I am but a lived creature, forever imprisoned to a life without opposable thumbs.
Bummer. Hands are the best.
All right, we got a 14-3 game here. Giants are going to have the ball when we come back. Flacco to Tillman. Okay, that doesn't do me any good. Hot Wax 93 in the house, everybody. Come on, Dodgers. Don't blow this like yesterday. What's up, Hot Wax 93? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you.
Cam, are you okay?
Fucking off. So you're going to have to ask yourself, what am I willing to sacrifice?
It's a weird movie.
What's up, Zach?
I don't think the Dodgers are going to blow it today. I think they're going to win this game. This is the one I think they'll win. Especially after last night. I think they're either going to win solid or they're going to blow it early, and they're winning right now, so I think they'll pull it out.
The struggle is real. That's why you need Zevo.
Mariners are beating 13 of 16 NFL teams. Yeah, that's true.
9% of bugs trapped for effortless
More points.
Zevo. People friendly, bug deadly.
Why do we love USAA team?
Because they still call Mom Sergeant. And they pay Dad's claim super fast after that scary thunder.
Gotta make this play work for me.
USAA membership, always the smart play.
All right, coming back in here.
I was in a car accident. 8 years, just gone.
The smash hit Doc is back for season 2.
You're having memories.
They're just weird flashes.
Starting with a shocking season premiere.
6 years ago, you talked us out of the trash can. Now I'm done with the past.
There must have been a reason. Did I tell you why?
I got nothing to lose.
You explained or something that I can't remember.
Doc.
Let's go. Let's go.
September 23rd on Fox.
Need Tracy to do something.
Well, there's Jackson Dart, Giants.
Jackson Dart still staying on the sideline watching. First down and 10 here. First and 10. G-Men. Handoff. Goes to Singletary. Short run.
Yeah, there's just nothing exciting. If you're Mike Kafka, and you're looking at your play sheet, and here you got looking at Joe Witt, who's done a tremendous job since coming in with DQ.
Going under 9 minutes here in the third.
Just such a good coach.
Second down and 10. Second and 10. See, Wilson stomping, calling for the ball. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. Overthrows this man, or underthrows him, actually. Knocked away. That was fully covered. He had no shot. Underthrown to Neighbors. Marcus Lattimore on the defense. Former Raven, by the way.
Easy coverage for Lattimore. They brought Lattimore over here.
Right now, I'll take Dart, John says.
They drafted Amos to do the same. In critical situations as the season goes, we're counting on those guys.
Third down and 10. Third and 10. Wilson looking to throw. Incomplete. He hit his tight end and he dropped it.
The Giants will punt it away.
Giants go 3 and out and punting. Wow.
Anyway, Russ is stepping up. They're trying to run a level concept. They call it kind of drip back, and Theo Johnson's got to come up with that. It's just
you got to catch that ball. I'm sorry if you're the tight end there. You can't be looking to run yet if you don't have the ball.
Easy catches. Been too much of that from the Giants today.
Here comes the kick. Gillian lining up.
Movement at the line of scrimmage.
Gillian punts. Fair catch.
Fair catch.
Commanders will take over.
Commanders will start there at the 25.
frustrated. That's because they've got 94 total yards so far.
We're still getting the bots in. Gotta love the bots.
Chevy Equinox is more than an SUV. It's your tour guide and your boxing ring
Gotta love the bots.
and your safety check.
It's a great time of year. Baseball's, gearing up for playoff time. Football's in. If you like college football, some of the big games, you're getting them.
It's more than an SUV.
Giants and Cowboys are next week.
Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Dun, dun.
Big time, best time, all the time. Come seek the Royal Caribbean.
Ugh.
With McValue at McDonald's, you'll get
I didn't get much sleep last night, I guess.
buy a sausage burrito and add a sausage McMuffin for $1. Because a late night double shift deserves an early morning deal. Get more than you expected with McValue.
Ah,
When things heat up,
come on with the commercials already.
cold one. You want the coldest one. The cold lager, cold filtered, cold packaged one. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose Chip.
Check the new game day fit. Oh, snap. DirecTV got hot.
That's right. DirecTV.
Man, the Jets are running all over the Steelers right now.
It's couture.
Just running the ball left and right all over the Steelers.
Lowe's knows.
Bucks are back up. Cool.
Football Sunday.
Good deal.
We flying, Dave.
Bengals are back up on top of the Browns by 17-16 as well. Bucks up 17-10.
Start Saturday strong with Big Noon Saturday.
Quarterback Dante Moore and Oregon take on Northwestern. Big Noon Saturday on Fox.
Oregon, Northwestern.
On Fox is sponsored by Lowe's. Lowe's helps you tackle your to-do list by Saturday so you can earn your Sunday. And by Royal Caribbean.
Okay, here we go. Coming back in. Daniels bringing his team out.
Yeah, you see one of the great strengths of Jaden Daniels scrambling to his right. And why is it so tough to stop? Because once he's out here on the edge, he can throw it. He's got the speed to gain a lot of yards. And here he is. It's one of the best throws I saw him make.
Be interested if the Jets score a touchdown there.
He's outside of that pocket as a right-handed quarterback. It's so easy to make good decisions because you have the view of the full field. There's no rush in front of you.
Oh, nice play.
You use that 4-4 speed to get as many yards as you can.
That's so good at that AWS. That's how the NFL levels up.
All right, here we go. Daniels with the ball.
14-3 in the third.
Shotgun, play action. Rolling to his right. Throwing. Caught. First down. I think it's McLaurin. It is. First down, McLaurin.
Thank you so much, Kev. Telling you like this, Buck Stalkins tied. Baker Mayfield dumps it off to Bucky Irving, who does a great job.
Bucky Irving. The Jets just scored, too. Justin Fields dove in.
Second half of last season. Gives Tampa the lead. Chris, thanks very much. By the way, those of you who are watching the Jacksonville, Carolina game, it's been on a lightning delay forever. It's going to pick up the next couple of minutes.
Jacksonville's getting ready to start back up. That's good news. Handoff up the middle. Merritt. Couple yards. Second down and 5 coming. 2nd and 5.
Washington has had plenty of opportunities in this game. Just haven't done very well on third down. They haven't turned the ball over, which is very good to see in early season football.
2nd down and 5.
I feel like it's 100-0. 100-3 if Washington's able to put some points on the board on this drive.
Throws underneath, incomplete. Threw it too hard for his back.
Giants get a break.
Well, it's good thought there by Kingsbury. He knows that defensive line is going to try to get home and make an impact, so the best thing to do is screen them. But easy throws and catches early in the season. Again,
3rd down and 5. 3rd and 5.
Season form. The ones you expect them to complete 100% of the time.
Here we go. Hey, forget.
In coverage, McLaurin's a great option.
Shotgun. Look at his throw. Got a lot of time. Is that caught? I can't tell. Referees are saying incomplete. You did, Ross.
Away from that, McLaurin. Wow, that looks like very close.
Well, that's a lot closer than I thought. Yeah, very close.
They ought to challenge that.
I might change my mind about that. Let's see this angle.
Yeah, it's a great job of redirecting. Looks like his arms underneath it.
I think he caught it.
They are going to challenge it. I think they should. It looks like a good catch.
Maybe one where it's too tough to overturn, but it looked pretty clean to me.
You know, that is obviously a key point.
That play is now under review.
It looked like a catch to me. He looked like he had his arms under it.
Crowd is chanting Terry, and a definite chant as McLaurin fluffs it. That's so cool.
Love it when the crowds get behind the players. If you're new in here today, hit that subscribe and help us out.
Why do it?
We are glad you're here.
Why would you make it harder on yourself? Why chance it? Why put it on the line?
What is this commercial about? You don't think there's enough to turn it around?
With so much at stake. With so much room to fail. Why risk it? Why would you dare? Seriously, why? You could give everything you have and still lose. But my question is,
why not? What if you don't? Yeah. Just do it, Nike. That's a Nike commercial. Had to wait all the way to the end to see who had the commercial. Joe Ross also agrees, says he doubts they'll change it.
Wait, there's a peanut inside me? Nice.
M&M's. I do love me some M&M's.
M&M's. It's more fun together.
Yes, it is.
New York style pizza at Papa John's is only $9.99.
Fans of Green Bay Packers says, let's go Commanders.
Get to Papa John's.
Absolutely right, Michael Jordan. You missed 100% of the shots you don't take. Absolutely. Great quote.
Papa John's. Ever since we told Jason Kelsey about NFL Sunday Ticket month to month, he hasn't stopped cheering. NFL Sunday Ticket month to month. Now join and cancel anytime.
Thursday, it's baseball night in the
Oh, gosh. The yawns are killing me here.
Rival Phillies or Guardians. It's a special baseball night in America. Thursday on Fox.
Washington lost the challenge team. They said it was incomplete.
They said it was incomplete.
This is one of those where it's just too close to change. Whatever they ruled, and we were talking during the break, if you could get 50 guys...
All right, they're punting. Giants getting the ball back.
Then you overturn it. That one was probably like, I don't know, 26, 24 maybe.
Were they drinking at that point, Dino?
Maybe. Yeah, we're in the third quarter. Sure, we are.
Well, after that,
Boom.
the Giants will take it. Chesky lets it go over his head by a mile into the end zone.
Out of bounds, out of play, out of the end zone. They get it to 20.
Smash hit Doc return with a thrilling season premiere after Doctor loses 8 years of her memory. A patient comes back to haunt her. Doc returning Tuesday, September 23rd on Fox. Well, you take a look at these Giants, and the offense today has had one drive. Outside of that drive, they have...
All right, here come the G-Men. G-Men.
Execution. Well, it's got to come out of Russ's hands pretty quickly. They know they don't have much time, but good throws, good catches, get the drive going.
Pressure coming. He's about to get hit again. Throws as he's hit. Throws it away. About to get killed again.
I can't remember a time Russell Wilson dropped back and actually had time to throw the ball.
Just a ton of pressure all day, just Not much on the interior of the offensive line for the Giants that has been competitive. Russell's looking for ways to run, looking for areas to transition his body into to find throwing lanes. He just can't find anything.
Handoff off tackle. Tracy, not much. I think he lost a yard or two. 3rd down and 12.
Defensive front, they invested in it. It's paid off today. Not a lot of positives here up front. They can't provide any movement to get the backs into the
3rd down here. 3rd down.
Can't provide enough time for the Giants receivers to get downfield. Everything has to be catch, throw, catch, throw. Washington's onto that.
Third and 12. Caught. 1st down. Robinson got it.
It looks like he could be a half a football short.
And it seems early, but it's definitely 4th down. There's such an aggressiveness at this point just to go for it.
Nope, they're calling it 4th and inches.
Yep. Disappointed. They mark him short, so it's 4th down, and the Giants are going to go here.
It feels just a little
Yeah, the Steelers are driving down. That penalty helped them.
That's what they'll do. Wilson gets hit, but I think he did enough to get a 1st down.
1st down, Steelers. First down, Giants on the quarterback sneak by Wilson.
Just on the sneak, he's looking to go right like he did. He met Armstrong first. Fortunately, kind of propelled him a bit forward, and I do love that competitiveness by Russ. It's what he's always shown throughout his career. They needed that. Now they got
1st down and 10, New York. Under center, single back set behind him. Play action. Wilson gonna take off running. Takes a hit, but he got like 7.
37 he goes that time. Going to pick up 6 or so. We got 5 minutes to go in this.
Picks up 6. 2nd and 4.
Thinking, okay, it's hard to drive the ball. Obviously, what do we got to do? We got to try to play action pass because that's the way to separate the defense in order to create some more explosive plays. But yeah, he just looks very uncertain back there in the pocket as he should be.
Play action. Nope, he's going to give it to Tracy. Gets around the outside. They're going to mark it with a 1st down. Nice short run for Tracy. Gets the job done.
1st downs for a team that had 2 the entire game outside of that one big drive. And for the Commanders, Mikey Sainristil is down now. And looks like he just got back up. So
such a great, tough young player. One of the favorite players that I saw last season. Maybe he went to Michigan. That gives me a little bias, KB.
I was going to say, you probably there's a reason there.
I mean, it's the greatest football school in America.
Okay, here we go.
Sorry to all my Notre Dame friends who are probably listening. Just support my program. Go Blues. Tough loss last night. And Mike Sainristil is one of the guys who...
4:20 left in the 3rd. 4:20.
They picked him pretty high because he has all the right traits of being a winner, a team player. He does all the dirty work. I love him as a young player, and a great pick by Adam Peters here, this Commanders organization.
1st and 10. Ball at the 41, their own 41. Wilson going down the field. Back shoulder. No flag.
There is none. Slayton didn't have a catch today as Noah Benogany came in for Sainristil. Makes a nice play.
Went on a back shoulder throw. Oh, there was a face mask by Washington that they didn't get. They flat out missed that face mask.
They missed that call. At his face mask, he couldn't quite multiple penalties there.
2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10. Wilson. Oh, he got killed on the throw. Neighbors comes back and makes the catch at the 38. 1st down, Giants, and Wilson got laid out. Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, I love the route. I mean, incredible, but Hopefully we can see this replay of Russ getting rid of this ball. Malik sees the ball.
Nice catch by Neighbors.
Watch Russ stand in the pocket. Free rusher Martin. Holy cow! Who wants to play quarterback in the NFL?
Oh my God.
Neighbors holds it in for 20. Cam Scattaboo in the game now for the Giants in the backfield.
Single back set. Play action to trace through Scattaboo. Wilson on the run. Going to throw. Flag flies down by the end zone. That could be a PI.
We got flags on the field. Let's see what this is.
Got flags all over.
Tell you what a play by Russ getting out of the pocket, throwing that ball down the field, giving Neighbors a chance. Maybe like a defensive hold, Dean.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a defensive hold, first down for the Giants here.
Holding won't put them first and goal. I can tell you that.
Just standing in the pocket, so that time try to roll out and do it. Sure.
Buy a little time and allow Neighbors to get downfield. Samer still comes right back.
Defense number 2. 5-yard penalty.
5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
It looked like, honestly, it was going to be a almost catchable ball. Yeah. I don't know if he tripped or was an awkward step.
I don't know if he was necessarily the primary receiver. He's got Lattimore and Slayton, and then he kind of stair steps.
Steelers touchdown.
I'm going to use my hands to cover you. But then Russ looking deep. He runs with such elusiveness and speed. Davis got a chance. Neighbors just wasn't expecting it.
Play action. Throws. Caught. Johnson makes the catch inside the 18, and we got a flag down.
Commander's saying it's coming back.
Offensive holding. Bring it back. Ball going to be on the Commander 44-yard line now. They're moving backwards.
Ticky-tack ball there. It seemed to get away with that. Here he is at the bottom.
I don't know about him having an amazing day, Taterhead. They're playing against the Jets. The Jets' defense isn't that great. That last play, it was a simple play action. The running back was wide open. Nobody even guarded him. Rodgers is at 506 all-time passes, though. 2 more. He ties Brett Favre for 4th. Got to give Rodgers some credit. 1st and 20. 1st and 20. Down the sideline. Neighbors can't catch it. Looking for it. Couldn't get it. He's 16 of 22 for 211. He's got 3 TDs. I mean, it's not a bad day. It's just, it's not all him. He's playing team football. So hats off to the Steelers for playing team football, not trying to put it all on his shoulders. They're down 2 in the 4th.
Love to see him come down with that ball.
2nd down and 20. 2nd and 20.
Wilson and a sea of Commanders closer to Scattergood. He bounces off one tackle. And it gets down to the 38. So now it's 3rd down and long. Guessing this is 4th.
3rd down and long here. 3rd and 13 coming up.
37-yard line. You are still thinking about points at this point, because even if you get a field goal, you're 1-score game with the 2-point conversion.
Jets fumbled on the
fringe of field goal range. So whatever
on the thing, the Steelers got the football back. Jets giving it away. 3rd and 13. 3rd and 13. Incomplete. Washington getting the ball back.
Just not much of a need to escape the pocket. So he just bailed to the right. Nothing there with Tracy. Wagner was going to tackle him probably for a loss of yards anyway. But it was just Russ not really trusting his protection. Now Gano comes in.
14-6. Field goal is good. We got an 8-point game here. 143 in the third. Don't want to do that. I think it's painfully obvious that the time to enter the game is past Rodgers. I mean, he's getting time to do stuff, and he is making plays. You know, he's not carrying them on his hand. Oh, he just threw a touchdown, 4th touchdown pass. Wow. There you go. Jets left Austin wide open in the end zone, and Rodgers hit him.
But it is a one-score game in the third quarter with a lot of time left here.
Yeah, and the two.
He was not even guarding. His defender fell down. Wow.
So it's kind of one of these division matchups. Neither team is.
Yeah, you can't take that away from him no matter what you think of him. Can the Giants come back? Of course they can. They got to play some stronger defense and hold them, but they can.
They've definitely shown fight on both sides of the ball. The Giants have.
Russell Wilson just using that positive energy, trying to keep the Giants in it. They get a 14-6 game.
Here comes the kick. Washington at the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, out to the 39-yard line. Nice return, Washington.
First touch here today. Meanwhile, think about today. Giants done a pretty good job. You have 3 sacks, trying to contain Jaden Daniels. Burns has 2 of them. And it feels like the Commanders have controlled so much of this game. But, they've done a decent job in key spots, especially in the half where they got a break with that penalty by Washington, the 10-second runoff. They wasted a golden opportunity. Here they are back to offense. Jaden Daniels.
First down and 10. Daniels trying to run, can't do anything. Nothing. They hammered that.
That brings a little life into that Giants defense as well. 14 points. Almost to the end of the third quarter. It's been a very good performance by this defense. Good tackling, good awareness. Krosky Merritt, there's just no place for him to go. Back to long yardage situations here for the Commanders.
Shotgun, got to throw. Got time. Overthrows. And then we got flags flying everywhere. Flags flying everywhere.
Hold on Ertz down the field. Tried to play action pass. Similar to what happened to him earlier in the game. Just got grabbed as he was breaking out of that cut. Right there. Prior to the pass.
Holding defense.
That's how Tyler Newman.
It's a tough coverage matchup for these safeties on Ertz. He's so slick. It's like he's so smooth and he transitions so well. And then when he makes it look like he's going across the field and then he snaps it back to the outside, kind of gets bailed out a little bit.
Shotgun, 1st and 10. Hits his. Is that Samuel? Debo Samuel in the catch and short run.
Shane Bowen's defense in his second-year Giants defensive coordinator took over for Wink Martindale a couple years ago. We knew their defensive line was going to be a strength. We knew they improved their secondary. It's just how much did they get help from the offense? Give them a little breather today.
2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Look at the throw. Daniels probably going to run. He will. He's going to get about 5 of it. It's going to be 3rd and 1 when they return. It's going to be end of the quarter here. Hit that subscribe if you're new.
Maybe not. Got to get him a jump. A veteran move. Like that.
Give him a run at the end of the quarter.
Why not?
Not a second-year veteran.
Well, I tell you what, Jaden Daniels has some fun. He and Abdul Carter going back and forth. And I see what you're doing. Take it easy.
Fudge.
Let's score game here. 14-6 Washington after 3.
We got the third quarter break, everybody.
So our wedding's in a couple of weeks. I've been thinking things over. I just needed to tell you this face to face.
Oh, don't say it.
You're going to be eligible to become a member of Navy Federal Credit Union because I'm an Air Force veteran. My whole family can join, and you could get unlimited 2% cash back with the Cash Rewards Vault card. I know this is a lot.
Wow, all veterans and their families can join. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
All right, got that right.
Lucky for me, I got friends, and they got ideas. Buckle up. This one's arrived. This is 50 Ways to Catch a Killer. Coming soon on Fox News.
Len Stoller Chevrolet has Silverado double cab 4x4s for just $37.9 or 2.3.
I love how people
And Chevy Blazer
comment on the stream about the live scores. I'm erasing this because this person has no clue. They were responding to the Steelers and Jets game from last year. Okay, get this right, everybody. I have a person who just commented on last year's live stream that I'm an idiot, that I don't know how to do the score. The Steelers are losing to the stupid Jets. I'm the idiot. Remember that. Just making it out there. Put that whole scenario together. Put a comment on last year's stream that I'm an idiot. I don't know what I'm doing. The Steelers are losing to the Jets. Get the score right.
Giants, this is home.
So there you go. Happy Sunday.
with an all-new Equinox LT.
Raiders are beating the Patriots 17-10 now.
Or buy a Chevy Colorado Crew Cab for just $29,950 right now at Len Stoller Chevrolet in West.
Oh, no, it was a normal person. They had like 22 subscribers, 32 subscribers. It was a person. I checked, John. It was a legitimate person.
Presented by YouTube TV here at Northwest Stadium, Landover, Maryland. We start the fourth quarter. It's the Commanders in front of the.
All right, here we go. Commanders with the ball. Third and two. Fakes the handoff, throws. Deebo Samuel caught, but couldn't get it. Great defense by the Giants right there. Great defense.
In that situation, they tried to disguise it, but Phillips wasn't going for it. And they love Phillips as a nickel defender. Dable thinks he can be one of the best nickels in the league, and he showed it there, bringing down Deebo Samuel, who is no easy tackle in the open field.
I mean, he gives up 40 pounds in that matchup. That was really impressive by Phillips, a second-year player, former third-round draft pick. And that is monster.
4th and 2.
One stop.
Ball's going to drop. Collected at the 10. Going to start shortly above that. Giants ball. The G-Man.
Malik Neighbors today for the Giants. Told you about the year he had last year. 9 targets today, but only 4 for 54. How's Washington got it?
Well, they doubled him a few times. He's had some opportunities down the field and hasn't quite come up with the catches. This one was underthrown here on Lattimore.
Neighbors not happy. He's not getting the ball.
You don't understand. And when you're running routes, you don't understand what's going on in the backfield as well. So you get frustrated that you don't have quite the start maybe you want. But believe me, Russ is looking at him on every play.
Russell Wilson under center, 1st and 10. Gets it up. Neighbors, what a catch. And we got a flag down. Penalty flag ain't going to matter. He caught it. They're going to take the play. 1st and 10 there. That was a nice catch.
Defense number 23. Penalties decline. Result of the play is
Penalties decline. Result of the play, 1st down.
Decent route, getting off coverage.
First down.
And then Russ is able just to make a very decisive throw. As a quarterback, I always like to play fake, draw everyone into the line of scrimmage, and know that my receiver and the TV were the only 2 players out there on the outside part of the field.
They go empty backfield with Tracy left as a lookout.
5 wide, 5 wide on 1st and 10. Wilson going to take off and run up to the 45, 1st down. Who would have ever thought Russell Wilson taking off and running?
They got pretty good pass rush discipline, but when you run up the field, as soon as Russ feels any space, he's going to take that. He's been doing that since he was at Pop Warner. Russ being there right through the middle of the pocket. Big game there.
Shotgun, looking to throw. Under pressure. Goes down the field, incomplete. Nowhere to go to.
Let's check in with Carissa Thompson.
Thank you, Kevin. Steelers down 2. Aaron Rodgers having quite the debut against his former team. He throws his 4th touchdown of the day. This one to Calvin Austin from 18 yards out. Steelers in front, but Jets firmly in the red zone. Okay.
Wow, 4th touchdown day for Rodgers in a Steeler debut. There you go. How about this?
Yes, Brady's calling the game. He's doing a good job. He knows his stuff, whether you like him or not. He knows football, so that's good for being an announcer. Dumped underneath. Goes to Tracy. You know, he can talk at another level that people that didn't play the game can't.
Yeah, it's just Washington on offense hasn't quite had the knockout blows yet on offense. So they've kept it. Not that the Giants offense.
3rd down, 3rd down.
Shipping away. They haven't turned the ball over all day today. That's something that's really been a problem for this offense over a long period of time. Was giving the ball to the other team on short deals. And that's really what's kept them in the game today.
3rd and 4. Correction, 3rd and 4. Bringing pressure. Everybody coming. He gets it off. Caught. Washington's got a fumble, but I don't know if it's going to stay that way. Was that caught is the question. Not sure it was a catch in the first place.
Football move. Let's see. Good read. Tracy's trying to bring it down. To turn. I don't know.
Dean, is that
incomplete? Incomplete.
What you're looking for, does he tuck and turn it, or does he take an additional step? He's trying, but he never completes those acts. So I like it as an incomplete pass.
Dean Blandino, our rules expert, checking in.
Giants are going to punt.
Makes us look so much smarter. You never get called an expert in anything. Really does.
It's called glazing, Pete. Glazing. That's what the kids call it. Yeah, easy.
Keep it coming.
Here's the punt. Boom!
Here's the punt, Giants.
It's going to drop into the end zone. Touchback.
All right, so the Commanders have it up by a score. 4th quarter action, week 1. NFL's back, baby.
NFL is back. Don't forget, we're doing the Bills and the
It's my job, isn't it? To let people know the guy goes more than just savings.
Certainly have our cat's attention.
Oh, wow.
Bills and the Ravens tonight, 8 o'clock, right here on the channel. I hope you'll be here.
Don't get this excited for wet food. You know?
No.
Guys, he's right here.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
If you fall below the speed of 3 miles per hour, ready? You get your ticket. Ready? It's one winner. Ready? And no finish line. Ready? Ready?
It's a crazy movie they're showing. I'm not sure what this music is, but I don't like Wingstop. They are horrible.
Take one defender and a large helping of sand.
12:06 left in the game.
Freeze to -40 for several days, then soak in 35 inches of water. Bake at 122 Fahrenheit. Dress with 600.
What are the Cardinals doing? Were they still winning?
Toppings. Finally, serve on a plateau of your choosing.
La playa is Spanish for the beach. If you can't remember that, the word Corona also works. Corona. La playa awaits.
La Playa awaits.
We chose the Capital One Venture X business card. With no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to meet our business needs. And unlimited double miles means we earn more too. What's in your wallet?
Teen Romance is on Tubi. They'll be free forever.
You either have to pick between Brad and Chad forever.
Dun, dun, dun.
Who's shot?
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Welcome back to NFL Kickoff Weekend, presented by YouTube TV. Commanders get it back. Up 14.
Commanders get it back. Here we go.
Defense, you see it there. They've only allowed 53 total yards. Just since that miscue at the end of that half, where they failed to get any points and intentional grounding ran out the clock, the Commanders' offense has been neutral. And they get it.
Play action. Look at the throw. Daniels going to take off running. He'll get the first down. Nice move.
Yeah, it's a nice scramble. He did have McLaurin open on the right side of the screen here, just because I'm looking over there. But when he feels that open up, he's going to take it. He's had so much confidence.
Kendrick says Washington needs to put it away with this drive.
14 yards for Daniels, 58 rushing today from him. One touchdown in the air.
Handoff up the middle, short run. McNichols. Yeah, all the above, Hot Wax.
Go down and make it back to a two-score game.
St. Louis needs a team again.
DQ. Their chances, just haven't been able to string together enough good plays to wear this defense out a little bit here in the second half.
Shotgun. Look at the throw. Caught. Ertz complete. First down, Washington.
These intermediate throws, which Jaden Daniels was talking about improving in the offseason, one of the guys he's going to find all season long is Zach Ertz. It's a great target over the middle.
Big catch over the middle.
Great hands. He's going to come down with those. We put it in his area, he's catching it.
Handoff, short run across midfield. Second down coming up in about 7.
Here's some of those intermediate passes I was talking about. Stays out of the pocket and finds Deebo Samuel behind the defense, more zone coverage. I love this stand in the pocket from the 50-yard line and just throwing a fastball there to McLaurin. Right over the ball here.
Yeah, I agree. Expansion team would be great. That would be awesome.
They're going to give you some of those openings by playing zone coverage. Find your receiver, get the ball out of your hands, and just take so much pressure off the entire offensive line.
Play action. Look at the throw. Got all day. Now he's running for his life. Flags are down. He just throws it away. He knows it's going to be a holding.
Today's game, and it is going to be on Washington.
Quite a bit of time there in the pocket.
Holding about offense number 72.
Holding offense.
Senor Kelly.
Yeah, I saw Jets just took the lead. I was waiting to see if they get the 2-pointer.
Just in the end, not a great matchup on the rookie Connerly, and I know it's a lot of high expectations for him, but you're talking about one of the best pass rushers in the NFL. One-on-one. At some point, that ball's got to come out of Daniel's hands.
To Connerly from Oregon first.
Second down and 17. Jets are going for 2 to have a 3-point lead. They're not going to get that. Threw it into triple coverage. He ain't getting that. Second and 17. Second and 17 here. He's going to run it again. Design run. Daniels gets across midfield, makes his 3rd and 5. That's a big pickup on his legs.
Just kept on chugging, and Daniels has himself a nice little run.
I like the audible to the quarterback try.
He's got 69 running yards on the day. Daniels does 69 running yards.
So much confidence in your legs. And I do
It's beyond 32 teams.
He got hit by his own guy. Yeah, without breaking.
You'd like to see the NL return to Brooklyn. I don't know if that'll ever happen. I think it's too much in that tri-state area. In my opinion, I don't think they'll let it happen. Shotgun, going to throw. Underneath. Got it. Deebo Samuel at the 30.
A great route by Deebo Samuel. This is what they were expecting when they traded for him to become the player that he was with the Niners on Holland. And one of those aspects with McCrory holding him in was think
Daniels just went up over 200 yards on that.
So sometimes you got to look at the bright spot. McCrory's not there in the preseason, so let me develop some chemistry with Deebo Samuel. He's done that today. Deebo 7 catches, 77 yards. It's a pretty good way for those two to start their connection.
Yeah, he's having a nice day. We got a timeout on the field.
Timeout called on the field.
Washington calls timeout, gives us a good chance to tell you that next Sunday it is.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Hey, Sully, how you doing? Great to see you.
Eagles Chiefs in KC.
Welcome in, Sul.
The Kansas City Chiefs have won Super Bowl 57.
I think they like keeping it 2 in there, and you're either a Mets or a Yankees fan if you're in that area. I don't see that one happen. I could see St. Louis doing that. I think the next expansion for baseball is going to be back to Montreal, in my mind.
Super Bowl 57. Eagles returned the favor last year. So that's the game, a special 2-hour edition of the Fox NFL Sunday pregame show, live on location in Kansas City.
First down and 10 here. First and 10.
After that 18-yarder on third down to Deebo Samuel, Commanders already in field goal range and looking for more. They tend to go in the game. Up by 8 on the Giants. It's Daniels. Quick drop.
Daniels crossed. Oh, he had him. He threw it too far out. He led Samuel too much. He had him.
Jaden Daniels smiling a little bit. Oh, it's like 6 inches away. That's been 3 or 4 of those today. And those are the ones that are the backbreakers. You know, when you hit those, you just do so much damage to the defense.
Short day, busy refereeing. I get you. Good for you that you're active doing that, though. Second and 10. False start offense. Second and last 16, I think it will be.
That was a veteran little okie doke. He tried to make it look like he was going to no-shed on the false start.
It did. It did. You know, it's funny, like you're talking about Deebo Samuel and the, you know, what they're hoping to get.
Samuel's up to 77 yards. He gets to 23 yards. He's up over that 100 bump.
He was amazing. That's who they're hoping to get from the 49ers, who were willing to part with them for a 5th-round pick. It's a good debut, that's for sure.
Second and 15. Underneath. Austin Eckler, big move. First down. Wow, Austin Eckler with one heck of a move. Las Vegas up 20-10 now. Indianapolis up 33-8. Arizona up 20-13 on New Orleans. You see our score. I can't believe that.
Tremendous effort there by Eckler.
First and 10 at the 19. Deebo on the end around. Deebo into the end zone. Touchdown, Deebo Samuel.
Clap your hands!
Wow. On an end around, he just ran through everybody. Wow.
Looking right down the line. Kingsbury with the fun play call right here. Get Samuel on the carry into open space. And when they get just an edge on Samuel, it's just not enough. You got to square him up.
Extra points good. 21-6.
Debo Samuel coming over after a few down.
Opinion of the Parsons trade. I think they got rid of him for too little. They just wanted to get rid of the distraction.
With the Samuel touchdown up 21-6.
Yeah, Dallas didn't win on that. I think Dallas lost on that one for what they got and what they gave away in him. Just an opinion. Don't forget, I'm going to be live tonight doing the Bills and the Ravens. I hope you'll be here. Bills and the Ravens.
Verizon's got you covered. Get NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV on us. Every out-of-market game, every Sunday afternoon. That's up to $480 in value. Only on Verizon. See you Sunday. As your host, I have some rules. First, no showers.
What's going on with the Dodger game? I got to look at that. Let me look at that score. Actually, you know what? I don't even need to look at the score. I can look at this.
Get the vacation you expect, and never a hovering host.
At Burger King, we don't.
Let me see what's going on over here with the O's.
The crispy onion Whopper. It's got the crisp. The
4-2. Orioles got 2 on with 2 outs here. It's Mountcastle, though. He strikes out a lot.
Training day starts with a Celsius. First away.
He's 0 for 3 today.
Then it's straight to conditioning. How I show up here is how I show up on game days. Okay, that was clean. Then I
You have notched baseball this whole season. Wow. Dutchyland, hello. Good to see you, my friend. How's life?
Gotta keep my energy right. Grab a Celsius.
Now what? America's game of the week might be the game of the week.
I don't know that Eagles Cowboys is going to be the game of the year tomorrow, next week. Yeah, Hot Wax. I called the game here yesterday. I call a lot of games, baseball games, especially Saturdays. I do 2 games on Saturday. Told you he would strike out. That was big right there. Told you that would happen.
You look at old RFK Stadium, home to 5 NFC Championship games for Washington, and so many great memories of stands using to shake that fan base. Incredible. Well, moments ago, this place is bumping in Landover today. It's the most excitement they've had for a home opener in a really long time. They added thousands of season tickets, and for the first time, Washington football feels like it's back, right? Commanders up 21-6.
All right, here's the kick. 21-6. They're up.
He's had an excellent debut. And, with that, you look at the old RFK.
Touchback.
What is about to happen is
Yeah, Eagles and KC next week, but they called it the game of the year, Ross. I don't think it'll be the game of the year. I'm sorry. I'm not buying that. Hey, Dutchie, if you hang around, you'll learn a lot about football. And it's a good time. It is a good time. I don't know, Sully. Who is it that has the longest losing streak?
Sure is, and it's just again we talked early in the game about belief.
Yep, Super Bowl rematch. That is true. Shotgun 1st and 10. Wilson about to get hit, running for his life again. He's going to get 8 yards on the run, scrambling for his life. Washington's been in the backfield half the time today. Dutchie, I thank you for coming in and supporting. Dutchie Land is a streamer in Paris, France area. The UK does a great job with his channel. Handoff, Tracy. Love to see him get loose once. Really would love that.
Couple scrambles for Russell Wilson.
Those offensive football starts with the offensive line and what's going on up front. Running the ball and setting up play action passes is so important. They just have got a tough matchup today against this revamped Washington defensive line.
No doubt.
Shotgun formation, single back set. The Colts. Wow. That's crazy. 3rd and 1. Flags down. Robinson had it. No flag, but there's an early flag. I wonder what this penalty is.
It's going to be on the Giants.
False start. Are they going to call it or not?
Got a decision to make, right? You want it 4th and 1 or 3rd and 6?
Illegal formation.
Illegal formation.
5-yard penalty.
5-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
3rd down and 6. Funny on that play, you know, Russell Wilson said, even though it's really never been part of his game, he said he thinks Wandale Robinson could be it.
He caught a lot of passes last year over 90 balls. Just wasn't high yards per catch. But what he does feel is he's developing as a receiver. And Russell
5:56 left in the 4th. 3rd down and 6. Off the back foot. Caught. 1st down. 1st down, Giants.
Yeah, that's just man coverage. Igbenogany, excuse me, I always struggle with those 5-syllable last names. Gets caught up in traffic, and Robinson becomes that down the field catcher. Nice strong catch there. Good execution.
1st down and 10. Wilson looking for help. Gonna just get out of bounds himself. He should have dumped it off to his running back. You got him right there.
I always used to come up with nicknames for guys that names I couldn't necessarily pronounce.
Is that like, calling someone whose name you don't know, blood?
What I was saying,
Nice job with the stats today, Debbie.
Never really had to think about anything beyond something I could get on my mouth very quickly.
Great support there. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. Look at the throw. Running for his life. Throws off his back foot. Throws to nobody. 3rd and 7. Yeah, the Steelers are going to end up kicking a field goal and winning that thing.
To get back in this in a hurry, but your running backs today, 15 carries, 30 yards.
Nothing there. You know, when they've had some of those man coverage plays that I've seen Russell have when the Commander's defense has played man, he's been very decisive with his throws down the field, whether it's to Robinson or neighbors. The problem is when it's been more zone coverage to watch, where he's had to hold the ball to let routes develop, just hasn't been able to stand in that pocket and make those throws. More zone coverage here. 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. Pumps it. Shuttles it to Taylor. Tracy.
Obviously, you're going to have to go for it on 4th down.
They got to go for it on 4th down, obviously.
Showed some man coverage and then bailed out. Ended up being zone. Russ felt a little pressure. It's where this team's going to have to hold up more up front. Give those high-low concepts a chance to show what a quarterback can make a decisive play.
Fourth and 2. Game on the line. Thank you, David. Pressure coming. Throws off his back foot again. Intercepted. And we got a flag on the play, though. Flag on the play.
Just to make sure, Wilson had no choice as he was being hit just to let it go.
Now, all-out pressure. Looks like possibly a hit to the helmet on Wilson.
It's personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer. They're gonna keep the drive alive.
It's on Bobby Wagner, who can't believe it, the veteran, but that keeps the Giants with some life. Here it is.
His former teammate finally getting his shot, and a little bit doesn't look too forcible, but when it does get up to the head or neck, that's where they're going to throw that. Dean.
like you said.
I don't know about that, but hey.
Remember, this is assistable in replay. If they determine there was no contact to the head neck, they could pick it up. I don't think they're going to be able to tell because you can see that right hand did get up to the head neck area. They can't rule on the force, but they can look.
First and 10 Giants.
Yeah, that's a new deal this year. So new life for the Giants here, still alive here now, 21-6, 340.
First down and 10. It's a 17. 5 wide. 5 wide. Russell takes off running. Nothing. Got it shut down.
Looked like he had something right in the middle, and Armstrong does a great job folding back underneath to make that tackle.
Second down and 9. Second and 9. Caught at the 3-yard line. Bellinger.
Who's going to come up big, guys? A division opponent. Can't be neighbors all day. Struggling in the run game a little bit. Other guys in the passing game are have to step up a lot like Bellinger just did.
Now can they get it?
Oops, sorry. They got the wrong running back in for me. Throws it away. Second down and goal.
2:52 to go.
I do like that.
I need him to bring back in Tracy is what I need. Get him the ball.
3 more chances down there, so don't do anything crazy. Hold on to it, take a sack. Keep the clock stopped. So obviously the clock is an issue at this point. Save as much time as you can.
Second and goal. Second and goal. Wilson knocked down. Incomplete. Yoo-hoo! Welcome in.
Trying to go to the slant to Neighbors. Luckily, it did get batted down because Bobby Wagner may have caught that one and taken it the opposite direction. He's got the slant, which he's open, and there's Bobby Wagner kind of flashing in the screen there at the top. I'd be fortunate that ball got knocked down.
Third down and goal. Third and goal.
Third and goal.
Wilson, end zone, knocked away. Fourth and goal.
Trying to take a shot there in the back of the end zone. Lattimore's out there. They had Johnson there right there on the front end line. Red area throwing the ball from the 3-yard line. Just think about it. There's 11 defensive bodies, but then 13 yards in the line of scrimmage. Then you build offensive.
Fourth and goal. Fourth and goal.
Tall receivers, and that's where tight ends come into the play. Doesn't look like he's very certain right now with the ball.
Wilson.
Incomplete. Washington takes over. 2:39. Commanders are taking over.
Certainly frustrating from the Giants standpoint. Just trying to run crossing routes. It ends up being zone coverage. And then Robinson just never gets a chance to get his head back around. Timing was off. It's really been off all day inside the 10-yard line. Certainly frustrating for Coach Daboll in a position to make it a one-score game and not on the same page. Frustrating for Giants fans. He's pretty remarkable stuff.
Yeah, that was a hell of a kick. He had a lot of yards left on that. Absolutely. I agree with you.
How does it help?
Yeah, not really the strength for any quarterback when you're getting pressured. When you're forced to throw the ball before you want to throw.
Yeah, it's all good, Sully. I wouldn't mind seeing all that.
Looks like they have had some opportunities down the field, some misconnections there with Neighbors.
Washington with the ball here.
6 points on the road against Washington, so they'll never be enough.
Now, Commanders can run it out with a couple of first downs as Krosky Merritt
Short run, Merritt.
Amazing. The Giants have run 13 plays inside the 10 today. Could score.
Yeah. And the easiest way to score, Kevin, is to run the ball in. But they have not been able to do that. So, okay, if you can't run it in, then who do you throw it to? A lot of times you need vertical separation in the passing game. Tremendous. He can do anything, but he's not the tallest guy down there. This is where you rely on some bigger.
I want to say thank you today to Debbie Bernfeld, Jason Thibodeau, Go Mini, Kenny, Ross, and Found for all supporting the channel today. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Also want to say thank you to the moderators for doing a great job. Truly appreciate it. Truly appreciate it. Handoff. Big run. All the way down midfield. Big, huge run. All the way out to midfield. Krosky Merritt breaking free. He got a big yardage there.
Nothing fancy, just an inside zone. And he's going to bounce it out behind Ertz's block.
Ran behind the block. It was a beautiful run.
Lane makes a good block downfield. And this is why they felt like they could move on from Robinson. They thought Krosky Merritt, also known as Bill. I know he wants everyone to call him Bill. I'll call him Bill.
It's easier.
Yeah, Bill makes a great run there.
Steelers just won their game.
87 yards, 8.7 a carry. That's pretty good, baby.
Yeah, touchdown, a 42-yard run there. Bill's doing a fine job.
You have to get that down, that's probably good.
Handoff again on first down. McNichols with a nice run for Washington. That's going to take it down to the 2-minute warning.
The reason why he likes being called Bill, when he was younger, he had a bald head. People said he looked like Little Bill from the cartoon, so he just kind of like it. So now you're thinking like, wait, his name's Bill Jacory? It's kind of a weird nickname. That's the idea. I call him Bill. Might be.
Raiders won today. The Bengals won today.
Downhill, and he had one of those runs in the preseason that got.
Cardinals look like they won. They're done. Buccaneers have the ball. They're up with 2 minutes left. Jaguars are doing well. They're in the third.
The guy ends up being a starting back for you, basically. He's an Eckler. It's a little bit of running back by committee, but by the way that Krosky Merritt ran today, wouldn't be surprised if he's lining up. It's the first team as the season goes along.
Giants down to one timeout.
Giants down to one timeout. First down and 10, 2:19 on the clock. Second down. We're going to get another timeout. We are.
Giants will take their final timeout. So take a look at this game now. The Giants using the final TO. And what do we have? A lot of defense for one. Jaden Daniels has done a lot of things well. Zach Ertz had a touchdown. Jacory Krosky Merritt. Don't call him Jacory, call him Bill. And then Deebo Samuel is Washington. They do has been really good. 96 yards from scrimmage and that touchdown run there. And I think when it's all said and done, there's a lot of good things for the Commanders today. Their defense, though, they made a big effort.
2-minute warning here yet? Nope, 2:15. I'm not cheering for any of them. I'm just calling the game, Dutchyland. Mark F is a hail to the Commanders. What's up, Mark F? How you doing, buddy? 2nd and 8 here. 2nd and 8.
Drafted a running back. Bill, we're pretty good today, too. And then obviously, that great defensive line just dominated all day.
That is going to be a first down.
Hand off to McNichols. Another first down. That takes us to a 2-minute warning. Giants have no timeouts left, so they can just come out and kill the clock pretty much.
Today, but the offense just couldn't punch it in. Commanders, strong in week one, looking to finish it out. 2 minutes to go, up 21-6.
Hola, hola, eh. Minnie says, take Daniels out. Don't let him get hurt.
That led Colonel Sanders to the 11th herb and spice. They said it was madness that drove him to perfect the pressure fryer. To hurt him.
All right, well, I have to watch my stuff for the second half here. See how things roll.
They were right. The Colonel lived, so we could chicken.
Introducing the Acura ADX. Take your legs. Hey Google, turn it up. Take your legs on.
Okay. Sorry, just taking a look at this whole thing here.
The all-new Acura ADX. Crafted to match your energy. Take your legs on.
Visit your local Acura dealer for attractive offers on a new
Okay.
vehicle.
Got it where I want it. Pete Lamb, welcome in. Good to see you.
Jason Kelsey can watch every game every Sunday.
Yeah, Taterhead, we got all the scores going right across the top there.
How much NFL in one place?
Monterey Molly in here. Hello, Monterey Molly. Not happy about her her Browns today. Bella, what's up? When are teams going to give up on Wilson? Just prolonged. That's a great comment, Bella. Angeli. I hope you come back more often.
Anything for Bud Light, official beer sponsor of the NFL.
Who will rise? Who will fall on the battle of the states?
Great comment.
Quarterback Dante Moore at Oregon take on Northwestern. It's big news Saturday on Fox.
Today, on Fox is sponsored by KFC. Hot and spicy wings and wedges on belly.
Jaden Daniels in year number 2, smooth as ever, using his legs when he had to, throwing a touchdown when he had to, and trying to get the Commanders off to a good start. You know he's going to do that because he got a lot of help today from newcomers.
I agree with what was said earlier. I think the Giants will be on to their rookie quarterback by week 4. There's victory formation happening. They are letting the clock run out. Don't forget, I will be live tonight watching the Bills and the Ravens. Bills and the Ravens tonight, 8 o'clock. Hope you'll stop by and say cello.
200 yards passing, 200 yards rushing. They did that 4 times last season, and it's a very difficult.
Jaden Daniel just trying to get the place fired up, shaking his hands in the air. He's taking knees. Again, I want to say a sincere thank you to our moderating team. Fantastic job to the team. Did amazing work there. Amazing work. Duchy Land, want to call you out. I know you don't know much about football. Dutchy, still coming in here? Dude, I love you for it. Thank you. I'll be promoting your channel over there. It's great to see you hanging out with us. Dutchy Land coming to you from the UK and Paris Disney. It does a great job. Please go over there. Check them out. Moderators did a great team. Doug and Mandy working together. Doug will be live tomorrow, Monday morning, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. for Zippity Doo Doug. He is the best streamer in the morning, and I will say that out loud. There's another whistle. They're taking a knee. That's done. They're shaking hands. Commanders win 21-6. You know, well, you live in Amsterdam, but Paris is UK, right? So check out Dutchy. Doesn't matter where he lives. Check him out. Thank you, everybody. We will see you tonight. I got a stream at 6 o'clock. If you want to come over, the Triple C's will be right here on the channel, 6 o'clock. Can't wait to see it. Have a good night, everybody. This has been fun. Week 1, first game in the books. Dun, dun. Where is it? I don't know where everything is yet. There it is. See you tonight.